hello and welcome to more Bookwalker. We started the game yesterday, maybe we can finish it today. Only one way to find out. I don't know exactly how long this game is, but we do know the fact that we have to go through 6 books in total and we've done 2 so far. So you know what, let's just see. And we are about to enter the Cornelius paradox, that's where we stopped yesterday, so let's see what else is here. An excerpt from a review. It certainly expands the universe, but new books in the series are published so rarely that this expansion seems more like mockery. However, I must admit, I am intrigued. Strange note, the contract agrees to infiltrate the Cornelius paradox by Oleg Sergeyev and extract an item, Cornelius' magic wand. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. And there we go. Let's see what this is all about. The big one from the cinematic reveal trailer. Oh, okay, looks like there's going to be more NPCs this time around. Damn, peeper. Don't think that lady over there noticed me. But this guy definitely saw me land. You there, Roderick? Like always. Figured out how I can convince you that I'm not cold and cruel. And heartless. Well, and unpleasant. And someone who couldn't care less about anyone else. Alright, fine. Keep it down over there. Sorry. So here's my plan. Not only am I not going to hurt any characters, since you've done such a good job with that until now, I'm actually going to help them. All of them. We're going to help every single person we meet in this book. Sound good? We won't abandon anyone. Sounds pretty suspicious. Oh, come on, I'm a completely different person deep down inside, you'll see. Start with this guy over here. Hey, do you need help? Me? No thanks, I'm alright. Well, that's one less we have to help. I said keep it down. Let's go find more characters. Hold on, what are we actually here in this book for? Oh yeah, I need to find Cornelius' wand. A magic wand? Most likely yes. And it's a rush order, but I think we still have time to help everyone. Both those things are contradicting one another. Like, if it is a rush order, I doubt we have time to help literally everyone. Okay, but I'm going to keep an eye on you. You're acting really strange today. I won't let you down. Once again, I do not feel in the slightest way guilty about what happened last time around, because unlike with the end of the first book last time around, we didn't really get a choice. Who are you? What do you want? The receptionist doesn't look at you. Her attention is fixed on the small TV set on her desk. Is there anything I can help you with? You? Help me? She raises her eyebrow in surprise, but your words are still not enough to draw her attention away from the TV. That's right, I've decided to try and help everyone I meet today. Well, isn't that nice? Now I asked you, who are you and why are you here? I came here to help all the characters in this book. Then I'm going to steal Cornelius' wand. Right. I have urgent business with the headmaster. Do you make an appointment? I don't believe so. Then I'll ask you again, what do you want? And hear the irritation in their voice, but you don't know if it's because of you or because a team in the football game on TV just missed a goal. Okay, so we will need an appointment first, I assume. How to get that though? Also, weirdly enough, nobody is reacting to my appearance this time around. Two movers are sitting on cardboard boxes and smoking. The boxes are bowing under their weight. Hello? The movers slowly turn their heads towards you, pause for a second, then turn back. My back's about to give out from lugging all that junk around. Told you to wear a belt, didn't I? He slaps his belly, which was wrapped in a sturdy leather belt. The lanky mover flicks his lighter lazily and brings the flame close to a tiny metal seal, holding the cardboard box closed. In an instant, the melted seal falls to the ground. What do we have here? He rummages among the paper-wrapped school equipment in the box. Oh yeah, the lanky one takes something out of the box. It's glowing and made of glass. What the hell do you want with that piece of crap? Don't know, I'll keep it as a souvenir. It will lighten up my house. Right, souvenir from magical idiots, real valuable. But I'll be the only one around who has something as wild as this. Maybe I'll even sell it. Sell it to who? A useless crap collector? Okay, looks like magic is not that highly valued in this world. Big box with clothes. Okay, is there anything? Boxes in the ground, ready to be shipped out. They are wrapped up with plastic ties. You took a look at the movers, they won't see you here. You try to tear through the plastic ties with your hands, but you're unsuccessful and they just slice your fingers. Okay, so I will need pliers for that. First things first, we need pliers. Caution fragile, more boxes. Anything we can do here. Hey you, put that back. Who the hell are you, ugly? I take what I want. I've spent the whole day dealing with these boxes of yours here. Deserve a little present. Put it back. This is your last warning. The mover doesn't seem very scared. Let's show him, Nicky. Alright, looks like we are going to hit a couple of movers. So, you are going to hit, you are being idle. Do I really care too much about anything here? Let's just go for one round of stuns and see what happens. I mean, I could do... The thing about the slashing is, why exactly would I at any point be slashing here? If I were to slash someone, then I would still get hit. So, and let's drain this man really quick, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, now the other guy is gonna be idle. So we can kill this guy off with no problem in between. And finish the job, no problem whatsoever. You're one tough idiot, damn it. The movie slowly gets up from the ground. Fine, you win. He closed the pilfered box and puts it back in its place. That's better. The movers glare at you angrily from under furrowed brows. Very bad movers, like they probably should have a very bad reputation if they usually just steal packages and stuff from their clientele. What's with this teacher here? We haven't actually talked with him yet. A man dressed in a classic modern suit sits expectantly on the bench. His outfit seems very out of the place in this old-fashioned school of magic. My god, he notices you looking at him and tries to avert his eyes as far from you as possible. What are you doing here? I'm waiting for my classroom to be free. Oh, so you're a teacher. What do you teach? Table manners? I teach a programming class here. His chest puffs out a little. At a magic school? What's that? Some kind of magic? It's not. It's hard to explain. He waves a dismissive hand at you and returns to his thoughts. Do you know how to get inside? I'm scheduled in already. You may have to sign up for an appointment or something. There are job openings on the wall over there. Let's go see if there's anything good. You see a message board packed with information. Let's see. Part-time receptionist wanted. Requirements: female, age 50 plus. Not quite a fit. Seeking system administrator. Hourly rate offered. What kind of administrator is that? Let's keep looking. Oh, this one's perfect for you. Janitor needed. Guess I have to try. School motto. In its own column, written in large letters, is uniting our differences and overcoming challenges. I am sure we are going to get tested on that one later. Headmaster Robert Le Mantier, educational license number 23. Hours 8 to 20, visiting hours for parents 16:30 to 17. You take the slim one, book from its folder on the wall. There are insults written all over the cover. Yeah, so the locals don't like wizards very much. Reading. Stop taking up so much space in our city. We could have built a huge park here. No one in this cursed neighborhood can sell their houses and it's all your fault. Big deal. Alright, time to get a job. You're looking for a janitor and I'm looking for work. Yes, we've been looking. The receptionist rolls her eyes but finally looks away from the TV and turns to you for the first time. Why are you all wrapped up like that? Is that paper on your face? She wouldn't believe me anyway if I told her the truth. It wasn't an accident. I'm very sorry. She isn't sorry. Receptionist opens the desk drawer and with a sigh pulls out a stack of pink, yellow and green forms that puff out a cloud of dust and she drops them on the desk. It's going to take long? Name? Etienne. Any allergies to cleaning products? I thought you were all wizards. Answer the question. No allergies. Excellent, you're hired. Just like that? Here's a bucket and a rag. To the right of me you'll find the entrance to the library. Wipe the dust off all the bookshelves, then come back here. What about the cleaning products? We are fresh out. She turns her attention back to the TV. Well, so much for that. But we are in. So, okay, no, I just have my bucket with me. Looks like the entire school is getting renovated or removed in a sense. In which case I do have to wonder why the hell are they hiring when they are in the process of shutting down right now. Okay, good old trash. Never know when you might need it. It's a dusty bookshelf that looks even dustier than the others. I need to go find water for my rag, so we are actually going to clean. I guess I might as well do that before we start to continue on. I mean, restroom sounds like a place to fill up a bucket with water. There we go. This is one hell of a dirty restroom. Like, look at this thing. I mean, the school, it seems to be in the process of being closed down, but still this school building kind of looks like it has closed down years ago. Well, maybe it has. Then again, there is a teacher over there, so, what do I know? Guess we're going to find out over the process, exploring this chapter. You start wiping the dust off the shelf, but stop when your rag catches on something. Something scratched into the shelf. These look like runes. Oh no, they're word. It says second shelf, third book from the left. Second shelf, third book from the left. 15 minutes later. Let's get started on the next one. Second shelf, third book on the left. I mean, I guess this one could be considered to be the second shelf. It's boring work and your eyes start wandering over to the shelves, coming to rest on an old-looking folder. You brush the dust off the folder, which is decorated with a man's head crest and an inscription, the Baratus Guild. There's nothing but dull documents in the folder and nothing catches your eyes at first. But then you find a handwritten letter at the very back. Dear Maricus, I'm asking you to please accept another guild into your ranks. I know you will protest, but I'm unwilling to discuss that. I assume you've read the report already. However, there's a religious aspect to it that I left out because I wanted to tell you about it off the record. They use wizards solely for military purposes. According to the beliefs, wizards must use their powers to destroy the armies of the enemy, which, of course, in this day and age is quite difficult. And all I'm asking you to do, to pay attention to each of these students, because once they finish their studies, they will be going straight to the battlefield. The Baratus Guild. Okay. Here we keep cleaning in silence. 20 minutes later. Well, I think this bookshelf's clean now. Is this truly my quest line now? Just cleaning everything? I mean, I guess it is. Bookshelves aren't going to wash themselves. Of course, they just had to be the biggest bookshelves I've ever seen in my life. I mean, honestly, all things considered, these aren't that big a bookshelves. It's mostly because there's another one stacked on top of it and it looks bigger than it is. Is this really the only way to get inside the school? To take the rag from the bucket and wring it out. They don't let just anyone passing by go into the main hall, and that's where Cornelius' wand is. The wand is the only thing in there. What else? All those characters you said were going to help? Oh, yes, right. I'd advise you to keep pretending to be a janitor, even once we get inside. You sigh and wipe a layer of dust off the first shelf. This isn't exactly how I imagine an adventure in a school of magic. On the second shelf, you note an old piece of paper. It must have fallen out of a book. Looks like someone's notes, probably a student. There's a barrier that exists around our solar system, a wall covered in symbols. Each symbol allows us to use one spell. It is believed that the wall protects us from external threats, due to the fact that it is constantly being assaulted from the outside, causing the gradual destruction of the symbols on it. What will happen to us when all the symbols are destroyed? Well, what will happen once they are destroyed? Don't worry, we won't be around to see it. You turn your attention back to the rag bucket and dust on the shelves, 10 minutes later. Well, I think the bookshelf is clean now. All the bookshelves are clean. We should go to tell the receptionist it's done. Sure, but first things first, I do want to know about that second shelf third book. Looks like they forgot to put these books up for sale. Maybe there's something interesting here. Second shelf third book from the left, this one. You pull out the book, you hear a click. Aha! Oh, okay, even more books. One could think that you could have just put those somewhere else entirely, but sure. Now we're talking about the biggest bookshelves ever seen. They were given 5 years to prove the theory that the appearance of a magic in our world was due to divine intervention. The theory was eventually discarded. So, just give me a second, I want to get a little more comfortable here. Just a little more comfortable. Cause this is kind of a game where I like to lean back, since it is just reading for the most part. There's an elegant writing desk under the staircase. It's seen better days. There's a small lock on the desk drawer. Ooh, we're locked. It must mean there's something valuable inside. Try and open it. The lock may be old, but it's still shut tight. I'll need some kind of tool for this. Okay, so we have seen 2 things for which we could use the pliers by now. I kind of doubt that the pliers are going to work here. Just from a gut feeling point of view. But still, I doubt also that we have the materials for pliers already, because yeah, I did not see me pick up any kind of tool yet. Oh well. Might as well, might as well. I have finished dusting, all done. We'll see about that. She reluctantly turns off the TV. Receptionist groans as she stands up and goes to check your work. Not bad at all. Happy to help. You give Roderick's cage a satisfied glance. Get going now, you have a new task. I wanted to ask about the wand. No time for that. Go straight to the headmaster. There was a spill in his office that needs cleaning up. Straight down the hall, then to the right. I unlocked the door for you. Straight down the hall and to the right. Gotcha. I do find the settings of these books to be quite interesting so far. Especially the clash here between the magical world and the obviously modern world right now. You see an opulent though slightly shabby altar with a magic wand sitting on a pedestal in the middle of it. Didn't think we'd get to it so easily. To what? That's Cornelius' wand, the one you're supposed to find, remember? Oh, right. Well, I guess we'll just have to help the characters in the next book. There's nothing but a thick glass pane separating you from the wand. A heavy lock hangs below the panel, keeping it shut. There's not a soul in the hallway. You can hear some people arguing loudly behind the door on the right. You continue scanning your surroundings and you eventually notice a surveillance camera watching you from the ceiling. Wave at the camera. This thing is watching us, recording everything that happens. What do you care if it records? Think you should break the glass, grab the wand and get out of the book already. What's the holdup? The wand looks old and the paint on it has started to peel in places. It's giving off slight glow and a low hum. Never seen a lock like this before. The hole looks more like a spiral. I don't think a lockpick will work on it. Just break the glass! I don't want to make a lot of noise. What's gotten into you today? You're being so cautious. I told you I'm not really a bad person. Hey, are you a new janitor? I see a middle-aged man in the doorway. Yes, I'm the janitor. I'm the one who called for you. Come into my office. He opens the door wider. I really think we should just break the glass and grab the wand. The man starts to reach for his belt, where his own wand sits in the holster. Come on, smash the case! You know what, let's see what happens. Can you not hear me? He's pointing his wand at you. Sorry, I was lost in thought. The wand is just so gorgeous. The man slowly lowers his wand and silently waits for you to walk over to him. Okay, so choices are literally just illusions in this game for the most part, which is a little bit of a shame. I was wondering if we could literally just cut through the entirety of this book, perhaps. But yeah, so far the only choice that really did anything was the one at the very end of book 1. Kind of sad and upsetting that nothing else really seems to matter. Come on in, come on in. Old man who is also in the office nods briefly at you. That's quite the hat you've got there, my man. You found us through the job posting? Yes, I always dreamed of seeing a school of magic. Really? It's not very often you hear something like that from a non-wizard. But you don't really look like an ordinary person either, no offense. Anyways, we have a few stains to clean up here. Our former headmaster spilled a potion. He slightly accentuates the word former. I only spilled it because he distracted me. Don't pretend it was my fault. The old man seems sincere in his claim. Doesn't matter. In any case, clean it up, please. He returns to his work. What kind of potion? Maricus, what kind of potion was it? He doesn't look up from his desk. A magic retention potion. I don't want to lose everything my ancestors passed down to me. He grins a senile grin. I see, the headmaster responds with a sour grimace, whispering, it's just herbal velocity. Get started on the first stain. Alrighty then. You start whipping out the first stain with a rag. The potion doesn't really budge. I heard you plan to sell everything from the geomancy department too. The geomancy symbols were shattered last year. Why would we bother keeping all that? Why indeed? That's our history. Let history stay in the past. He turns his attention back to his work. The stain's finally gone. You can start on the next one. The second stain is bigger than the first one. Someone has already stepped in it, spreading the potion over the floor. First cleaning bookshelves, now cleaning the floor. What next? The toilets? Just keep going and get it done. Once you finish, we'll go back for the one in the hallway. The one you have in the hall is so interesting. The old man starts breathing angrily and sends a vicious glare your way. Headmaster pauses for a second. Indeed, enjoy it while it's here. What do you mean while it's here? The headmaster tenses up. It seems like he's about to make a very painful decision. Oh yes, by the way, I wanted to warn you, Maricus. We found a buyer for the wand. He tenses up again after he speaks. Is he talking about your client? Kinda doubt it. I don't think so. Old man drops his teacup on the floor and the chatter, splashing more potion onto the floor under the desk. You must be joking. You put the symbol of our school up for sale? I actually put everything in the school up for sale. No one wants to buy most of the old junk, but a few people from the capital expressed interest in the wand. How could you? The old man's head starts shaking. If this guy's head starts shaking, that would certainly have an interesting effect on the head. Hold on, you should probably sit down. The wand. Cornelius' wand. Are you listening to me? We'll get enough money for it that we can go another 6 months without government support. Bang. You're going to regret this! I'll call a meeting of the school council to challenge it! He jumps up from his chair. Old man hurries off. Well, so much for that. He's going to take the wand. We need to stop him. Don't worry, he's gone crazy. Like that about 10 times this week already. Besides, only I have the key to the case. He paused for a second, clearly regretting telling you that. While you were busy with the conversation, you seem to have finished wiping up the stain. Looks like I'm done here. Can I go? Pensively. Yes, thank you. He turns to the door. You can hear voices coming from the other side getting louder and louder. Now what's going on out there? Let me go and see. Well, I guess it's just me in the office now. What do we have here? Ooh, tools, you say? Delicious tools. All sorts of junks were spilled on it, nothing interesting around here. Not a single other... well, maybe something over there. We might have enough to build the toolkit now, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Wait, not the toolkit, the pliers. Oh damn! That's a lot of people with big heads. What's going on here? A crowd of people is gathered in the hall. They are whispering among themselves, looking at the altar in the middle of the room. Oh no. It's the wand, headmaster, sir. Cornelius' wand is gone. Colonel! Ah! Damn it, the client asked me not to lose track of it. I told you. Everyone looks at you, not speaking. Should have just smashed the glass. Alright then, he turns to the gathered crowd. Who saw it last? I think it was you, right, Thermaticus? You left the office and then you must have walked right past it. But it was there at that time. That's if we can take your word for it. Do you have any reason not to believe me? Indeed, especially when it comes to the theft of the school property. Do you think I don't know about your secret stash under the library? The only one stealing is you, giving away our heritage! Just admit you stole it and put it back where it belongs. I didn't touch it! The headmaster looks at the camera mounted on the ceiling. We'll see if that's true. But for now, take note. I'm ordering a total lockdown of the school. No one goes in or out. And all the teachers present, and you as well, ma'am. He nods to the receptionist. And you too, he quickly points at you. But definitely not you, he points at the former headmaster. All of you start searching for the wand. Yes, sir! Everyone indicates that the response is one. Yes, sir! You're a little slow to speak and sounds silly. Alright then, everyone get to it. I'm going to check the surveillance camera footage, but that will take some time. I'll be in my office. If you so much as try to leave the school, I'll have the police after you. I will be in my office. The crowd disperses. So, now what do we do? We're going to find the wand. You furiously straighten the collar of your coat. Well, so much for it. An empty pedestal. And a bunch of NPCs that I can't talk to. So let's go to the main hall for now. See what's happening here. Jesus Christ. It's so weird to see this many characters here, because usually this game doesn't provide you with that many NPCs. I mean, sure, I can't interact with most of them anyway, but still, feels very different. Wait, am I allowed to go out of there? Because I would still like to get to the box at some point, once I get the pliers. I could do a lockpick. You know what, let's do the lockpick. I'm an idiot now that I think about it. I shouldn't have done the lockpick. I was like, I needed a lockpick for something as well, but if I remember correctly, it was for... yeah, it was for the case with the now stolen one. So, not really much of a use for the lockpick as of right now. Well, nothing to do about that now. The thing is crafted, so let's just do our best with it. Stop right there, criminal Sam! I'm just a janitor, I'm just a janitor! Who are you? I'm just the janitor! Guess the school really is out of money, can't even hire normal people. See the teacher over there with the glasses? Go tell him they moved his class to the room downstairs. You don't need to be a genius to realize that students are plotting something. They're giggling and glancing around, and one of them is holding a padlock. Oh come on, help us play a trick on him. It's just a fun little tradition. What do I do? He's asking for help and we promise to help everyone. I don't think this counts, they're clearly up to no good. Why are you thinking so hard? It's just a harmless prank, bro. Just a social experiment, bruh. We're going to lock him in the basement for like 10 minutes and let him out. I mean, just look at him coming in here all full of himself. He's planning to teach wizards, but he's not even a wizard. I don't think the man in the cheap suit looks particularly arrogant, but maybe it's more obvious to the students. I will think about it. Well, I guess we are going to have to do it to progress here. Excuse me, could you help me, sir? Man dressed in a classic modern suit stands in front of you. His outfit seems very out of place in his old-fashioned school of magic. You met him earlier out by the reception desk. Who are you? I teach a programming class here. Programming class at the School of Magic? City Administration wants to start converting the School of Magic, since the symbols are going out. Right. My class is supposed to start any minute now, but I can't find my classroom. Everyone I ask keeps pointing me in different directions. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it will be useful to have the kids owe me one. Take the stairs down, then it's a small door on the right. You glance at the gleeful-looking student standing nearby. Oh my, are you sure? I was promised a big, bright room. You're just in the basement temporarily. They're doing some repairs in your classroom. I see. Thanks for your help then. I have to run. Your eyes are fixed on the new teacher's back as he leaves. Students follow him like a pack of jackals. Said you were going to help everyone. I chose to help the students. He did feel kind of arrogant with the entire chest puffing situation. You see a tall, smiling boy in front of you. What a day, huh? The boy seems entertained by everything that's happening. He extends a hand to you. Name is Mikhail. Etienne. Nice to meet you. You're a new janitor? More like janitor slash detective. The headmaster tasked me with finding the lost wand. You and the whole rest of the school, yeah, but I wouldn't expect the teachers to be in any sort of hurry to find it. Isn't the wand dangerous? It's hard to say, we have no idea what spell was being held inside. There was a spell inside it too? I can explain it to you if you want. When we want to summon a spell, he pulls out his wooden wand. We speak the name of a sign, which draws the spell into our wand. Veritas, his wand starts glowing very faintly. Now I can use the spell at any time by just flicking my wand. He swipes his wand gently, almost like a paintbrush, and the slightest wisp of steam rises from the tip. Oh! Problem is, no one knows what spell was being held inside Cornelius' wand. He puts his wand back in his belt. And since Cornelius studied the most powerful spells and experimented with combining them, it could be something incredibly dangerous. Thanks for explaining it to me. But hey, maybe he just had a spell to chill his drink in there. Student flashes a brief smile. Do you know who might have stolen the wand? I don't, but to be honest, there's been a lot of weird stuff happening in the school lately. One of the old teachers is acting strange. This morning, one of the second-year students disappeared. There are rumors going around about undead in the walls, all kind of stuff. Did he say undead? Tell me more. Sure, what do you want to hear about? Tell me about the old teacher. Hold on, never said I suspected anyone of stealing the wand, although... Mikhail rubs his chin thoughtfully. You're probably right. When there are no good leads, you have to look into everyone. What did you ask me about the teacher? Haven't seen that teacher in a long time myself, but they say he stopped showing up for lectures and spent his time hiding in abandoned classrooms. Sounds suspicious. He has a daughter, by the way, who usually works down the laboratory. Might be able to tell you more. Thanks, I'll check it out. I'm afraid I don't know anything else about him. Mikhail shifts his weight back and forth. So, tell me about those undead. I think it's just a school legend. Mikhail pauses, gathering his thoughts, then continues. But now that I might think about it, people have been talking about them a lot lately. You should ask the student in the dorms, they might know more. Nothing really, just some bad student no one can find. I think he probably ran away. It happens every semester. Why is that? School of Magic isn't really all that prestigious nowadays. You could be studying to be lawyers or going to military school instead. Don't know him, but I saw the receptionist putting up some flyers about his search. You should ask her. Alrighty then, that was a lot of information. That was a lot of information right there. Wand? Did something happen to it? Oh, don't pretend like you don't know. Some nerd! Oh damn, did he just call me some nerd? Or does he look like some nerd? What is it with magical schools and houses? Crypt in the crest says Imperial. Like you're really enhancing an elitist mindset in the students' heads by the entire splitting them up into houses. Like, you basically form a pack mentality, but not in a good sense. It's so stuffy in here. Summer, why would the fireplace be lit? An ordinary fireplace. Above it you see a symbol that looks like a lion. I wonder what that means. Angry flames burn the fireplace. I kind of assume we'll have to put it out at some point to find something in there. Carla shrinks back into her bed. Your appearance seems to frighten her. Don't be afraid, I'm just a new janitor. I look like this because I never ate my porridge as a child. The girl lets out a tense giggle. Have you heard about rumors about the undead in the walls? No, there are no friends in the walls. She whirls around to look at the fireplace and turns back to you. Friends? What the heck was that? Why do you look at the fireplace? Is there something there? The girl shakes her head frantically. There's definitely something there. We should check it out. Okay, does that mean I will now have another option? Look inside the fireplace. Paper on the head start to curl up from the head and the sparkles flying dangerously close to you. Can't see anything beyond the bright flames. You can't make out anything through the bright flames, but you suddenly hear far off voices. What's this? How did they get here? There's someone there. Hey, can you hear me? Silence. All you hear is the pop and crackle of the unburned wood in the fireplace. Don't know how, but we need to get inside. Angry flames burn the fireplace. Just fire, you have a bucket of water. Put 2 and 2 together and you'll have an unlit fireplace. Stream of murky water flows straight into the middle of the fireplace. The flames spark and hiss but don't go out. It's as though the fire is absorbing the water with no consequence. Is this a gas fireplace? A what? There's clearly something fishy about the fireplace. I'll give you a hint, there's a spell on it. You can't put it out with water. Well, what can I use? Actually anything you want, as long as it's not water. How about a fire extinguisher? A who? Never mind, I think there's one in my building. I should really go back to reality and check. To be honest, how exactly will fire extinguisher succeed there when water doesn't? Like, don't get me wrong, I understand that a fire extinguisher is stronger, but still weird. Also, who is calling me? Hello? Well, do you have the wand yet? I only just started a book. Well, snap to it! Client's been calling me and asking about it. Why such a rush? There's a lot of money at stake, Walker. A lot. Alright, I'll try to speed things up. Get going! Alright, I mean, I would be faster if you didn't interrupt me there, but sure. Also, should probably close the door behind me. Before anyone get... Nope, that's a problem for later. Oh, damn. What happened here? That's a good question. Writers police. Okay, creepy. So I think the fire extinguisher was in here somewhere. I definitely saw a fire extinguisher at some point. But where exactly was it? Okay, the infernal ringing is starting to get on my nerves, so let's take care of that first. I'll get you your one, just leave me alone. Etienne Quist? Oh, yes, that's me. Mr. Quist, I'm calling from the Writers Police Department. Were you notified that you would be contacted for questioning? Questioning? It's about your neighbor. Old Henry? We can't reveal his name over the phone. But it's not anyone named Henry. I'm talking about the man who lives on the first floor of your building. What do I have to do with it? Or the Writers Police for that matter? Didn't you know your neighbor was a writer? What? So you've never talked to him? No, all this time he was a writer? He recently finished working off his sentence and became a free writer once again. However, a few days ago he was found... I think it will be more appropriate to discuss these details in person. When are you available for a visit? I don't really have time for that right now. How about noon tomorrow? That worked. We'll see you then. Being a writer is something rather mysterious in this world, isn't it? So, where was the fire extinguisher? Was there someone in my apartment anywhere? I guess I will probably have access to my bathroom now, won't I? The water's back on. I can finally wash my clothes. Those are my clothes? Jesus. That's one shitty room. Not now. Okay, apparently we can't turn on the light. But sadly enough, no fire extinguisher over here as well. Ugh. Yeah, you know what, let's close that up again. So I guess that only leaves this floor. So, old Henry. Excuse me, are you home? Seems like the old man's not home. Okay, so much for that. Wait, maybe the kitchen. The kitchen would be a perfect place for a fire extinguisher. Because a kitchen is probably the place in an apartment complex where things burn the easiest. Oh yes, stale bread. Mmm, delicious. Who's been stealing food again? What nerve? My children are going hungry. No one's stealing food around here. Also, I just wouldn't leave my foods in something like a public kitchen. Hello, sorry to bother you. Excuse me, I really need the key to the storage room. Please, I can hear that you're in there. I need a fire extinguisher, but it's inside a locked case. Trying to help you too. Time is running out. We're all going to burn alive. What are you shouting about? Oh, hello. Don't smell smoke. Where's this fire going out? In my apartment, it just started. Nah. Not lying, I think something happened with the wiring. What do you want me to wait around while my apartment burns down? Then will you believe me? When the flames spread into the hallway and your apartment catches fire too? Alright, you don't have to yell. Just bring it back later. There we go. Really, nobody here wants to talk face to face with me. I do wonder how that's gonna happen with the policeman later on. There we go. Because they said things would be best discussed face to face. But I guess there will be something like, something came up, so we now have to do a call again. So, close the door. Also, there have been 2 time skips in this, and we have yet to remove those letters from the fucking entrance thing. Also, can I put another point in that? Increased damage. Ooh. Would I not mind that? Wouldn't I like that? Alright, so, that being said and done, let's hop back into the... Let us hop back into the book. You shoot the fire extinguisher foam right onto the flames. First aid for you, An enchanted fireplace. Let's see what that did. Aha. Huh. A group of girls stands by the way out, which is blocked off with stones. The hands and ropes are dirty and dusty. It looks like they were trying to clear the way. Hey, what are you doing here? The girls turn sharply to face you. Quiet! One of them whispers through their teeth. Everything alright? Shut up! Several girls whisper at once. Suddenly you hear a noise behind you. Oh fuck! You turn and see 4 dark silhouettes that are twitching unnatural in the semi-darkness. Great, they hurt you. Now we have to fight. Are those the undead in the walls that I've heard about? Yep. Stand back, I will deal with them. The girl looks at your ID badge curiously. What a combat-ready janitor we have. We can take care of this ourselves. We are from Baratos. From where? We are combat wizards. Oh, I've heard something about you. Let me try and deal with them first. Girl moves aside from the dark figures to get closer. There's no retreating. I would have just let the girls do this. So, we are going to get hit twice, but I do need magic first. Okay. I mean, one of them missed me. Okay, now it's a good round for a stun, because that's 3 hits. That's more hits than I wanna take. Oh god, that's 3 hits again. Can I eat something? Yes, I can. Then time to magic it up. Will still hurt a lot, but we do have a couple of breads to get through situations such as this, so how about we do 1 round of stuns, and then we can take another guy out. Heal, what do you mean with heal? You know what, I'm going to find that out later. Okay, so you're literally just healing yourself. Fair enough. Oh. Is this a case of me having to kill all of them at the same time? Yep, this is a case of me having to kill all of them at the same time. Ugh. Oh wait, I should not have done that. I mean, I still have a decent amount of healing left, so it's not too bad. 2 hits? Yeah, no, we are not going to take 2 hits. Let's do a stun. Double hit incoming. This guy consistently healing himself is starting to get on my nerves. So how about we drain a little ink from him? He is going to heal himself. Two hits incoming. Okay. If this guy keeps healing, I will actually be in trouble. Oh, right, my slash does more damage now. I kind of forgot about that. Is he going to get back up again? No, apparently not. Apparently it was only this guy who kept getting back up. Alright, back to you girls. The girls look at you with interest. Not bad, but we would have been able to fight them ourselves. What happened here? The crazy girl brought us here to check out the abandoned classroom and then she locked us in. And these undead started coming out. But we, unlike some people, know better than to go around yelling and they didn't notice us. I think we need to have a serious talk with that girl upstairs. We do too, she cracks her knuckles. Are you alright? Totally fine, we're just going to catch our breaths and head back upstairs. Don't hang around here, might be more of those things. Do you steal the wand? The wand? Oh, of course something interesting happens while we are stuck down here. So someone finally nabbed Cornelius's wand. Yeah, someone nabbed it. We've been here since this morning, there's literally no way we could have taken it. Makes sense, that's one less suspect for us. Guess so. Right then, don't hang around here too long, need to get back to search for the wand. Okay, see ya. Alright, so I guess the shy girl upstairs is actually a murdering psychopath. Good to know. Always the quiet ones, never suspect the quiet ones. So. Hello, quiet girl again. The girl sitting on the same spot, slowly rocking back and forth. Tell me what happened. The girl instantly burst into tears. I just wanted to feed my friends. Okay, you are actually a psychopath. Feed? Friends? Did I hear that said? You wanted to feed the other girls to those creatures? Found them in the abandoned dormitory and they didn't do anything bad to me. I just wanted to do something to help them. Help. Wait, hold on! These definitely aren't the characters we should be helping now. Did you use Cornelius' wand to raise the dead? What wand? What are you talking about? Cornelius' wand. The girl looks at you in confusion. Another bad student who doesn't even know anything about her own school. Never mind, you wave your hand at her and turn around. Seems like she's not our client. Let's keep looking. I think the girl will be fine. Where are you going? What's happened to the girls downstairs? They're alive and really angry. If I were you, I would hide. The girl doesn't answer. Well, so much for that. You kind of deserve everything that's gonna happen to you in a moment. Just pointing it out there. If I find the corpse of a student anytime soon, I have seen nothing. So, what do we have here other than Slytherin? Ah, another tool, you say? Oh. Shady student. Shadier than the quiet girl, I kind of doubt it. Quiet girl kind of took the cake. Inscription of the crest says Siblik. What do you want? See a shifty looking student. The frame of a giant portrait sticking out from under his bed. What's that you've got there? Nothing. It's none of your business. Decided to steal a painting from the school? Student looks at you sullenly. So, what's with the picture? Get lost. I said it's none of your business. Play nice. Alright. No one else has to know. You wink. You find something interesting? What's the deal with the painting? You wink again. Student looks around nervously. Marty swore this painting would open some kind of secret catch. A secret catch? You have to hang the painting somewhere, but he didn't say where exactly. So you didn't see the huge space in the wall of the main hall where a portrait was clearly missing. How about I go find where to hang it, myself? What if there's something valuable in there and I miss out on it? What if there's something dangerous in there? You can deal with it yourself. Fine, tell me what you want in exchange for the picture. Oh, now you're talking. Get me a strong drink. You want me to get drinks for underage kids. I'm 25. Then why are you still in school? Figure it out yourself. I was held back a few times in my second year. Ha! Fine, no, I will figure it out. Yeah, you do that. With one final shove, he pushes the painting all the way under the bed. Alright, strong alcohol it is. I guess we should get new water as well while we're at it, because you never know when you might actually need water for story purposes. Hey, how's it going? Have you found anything yet? Found about the undead in the walls? Oh yeah, did you learn anything? They really do exist. This one girl made friends with them and she tried to feed them some of the other girls. What? That was my reaction too. What am I supposed to do about that? Thought people might have been exposed to ammonia gas, he trades off deep in thought. I'll tell the headmaster about the girl and the undead. I'm sure they'll be interested to hear about that. Thanks, at least we have one less suspect now. Find anything else? Nope, not yet, boyo. Oh boy, oh boy. It's such a long wait just to get a little bit of water that will most likely not do anything anyways. So, empty space here. Quite frankly, I didn't see any empty spaces there where we could hang the painting, but I didn't look too hard right now, so let's have another look, shall we? I can't say I see a place here where we want to hang. Oh wait, is this it? No. Oh well. Does not matter for now, it's not like we have the painting anyway. Ah, yeah, there, that's it, that's quite obvious indeed. Looks like one portrait is missing, yes it is indeed. Looks like one of the portraits is missing. So, what do we have down here? Ah yes, the pranksters. Two students giggle as they place the lock on the door. That's better, sitting there and think about who you are and what you are planning to teach. Oh, it's you. Thanks for help, Paperhead. They walk past you and go up the stairs into the hall. Are you happy now? I promise to help everyone. You clench your hand to a fist. I won't back down now. Huh. So, what do we have here other than empty crates, for starters? Ooh. Another set of tools, you say? But apparently I don't have enough to build pliers yet, still. Pieces of metal, And we have found barely any crowbar parts. I wouldn't touch that. You slowly back away from the large flask full of dark-colored gas. What is that? Ammonia gas. What's it for? I'm studying it. You're studying smoke in a jar. Actually, it's quite unique. It's the only signogen gas. What kind of gas? Gas that originates from science. On the wall covered in symbols, what creates wells. Well, not so covered now. They allowed us to create fireballs and lightning bolts. All those party tricks that wizards are so interested in. And boring, strange ammonia gas. Practically no one has studied it. Okay? Whatever you say, gas is gas, so what's so special about it? You casually jab at a finger at the jar. The fact that it turns people into... dull student? No, into the undead! Their skin gets all covered in something charred looking and black. Oh my god. They are overcome by a mysterious and highly contagious disease, and according to my calculations, might even start a whole epidemic. Fine, I won't touch it. Therefore, I'm petitioning for use of the ammonia sign to be forbidden, just like the signs that have been shattered already. She adjusts her glass in the bridge of her nose. How did you get it? Hold on, if it's so dangerous, maybe you shouldn't... Haven't you heard enough reason not to touch the jar? She clearly doesn't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah. Alright then. That is quite the lab assistant there. Sorry, the laboratory is occupied right now. She turns to you and freezes. One part of her concern is at your behavior, another part is at your appearance, but there's something else that's underneath. Been tasked with finding Cornelius' wand, and I wanted to look around in here. Are you alright? No, it's fine. She turns around and pretends to be busy with work, but her hands are shaking slightly. Do you know anything about the missing wand? About what? Cornelius' wand. It was stolen today. Oh, no, I don't know anything. Hands start shaking even harder. Stop pushing her. Fine. Listen, I can see something's worrying you. Maybe I can help. Won't tell anyone, you can trust me. The girl turns around and looks at you. Her eyes are full of doubt. One of the teachers here is my father. He's been acting really strange recently. I'm worried that he got caught up in something bad. I'd be grateful if you could find out what's happening with him. She turns to you and again, but keeps her eyes on the floor. Got it. I'll go look for the strange teacher. Is it the one we've just locked up? Might be the one that just got locked up. So, give me 1 second, because I'm pretty sure I can build pliers now. Yes, okay, so I'm only missing the crowbar. And it's only the crowbar parts that I'm missing for said crowbar. So, between the pliers and the lockpick, I guess the lockpick will be the thing we need here. Someone's calling for help from behind the door. You recognize the voice of the new lecturer. We should really do something. Oh, we don't have the option. Hey, are you alive in there? It's you! Help me! There's someone else in here with me, and they're growling! Okay, that is an issue. Yeah, you know what? Let's do something about that. We might have killed the man by accident. Where are the pranksters? You know what? Let's go to the headmaster's office. If anyone has a key for this, it will probably be the headmaster, right? Something along those lines. Why are there so many undead in this magical school? Generally speaking, what is it with magical schools and them just being entirely unsafe for anyone? School headmaster. Where's the old headmaster? He's in his office on the 2nd floor. I gave orders not to let him out, and if he does manage to escape, then at least we know he was somehow involved in the theft. Isn't it dangerous? He might have a really powerful wand on him. No, he's more afraid of the wand than anything. Even if he did steal it, he wouldn't risk using it. But that doesn't mean he'll get away with it. If you find out that he has the wand, let me know right away. Okay, looks like we cannot tell the man anything about the stolen item, or rather the locked up teacher in this scenario. So I guess we're just going to continue moving and eat the bread while we're at it. Have we been to all of the dormitories yet? No. I think we're still missing one dormitory, this one. So let's find out what else going on over there. Okay, so this is probably fantasy-esque Ravenclaw here. Ooh, fancy candy. Oh, wait, no, there is a student after all. My bad. The girl should be back by now. Are you friends with the girls that got locked up or something like that? Okay, nothing really here. Should I check in if the girls that almost got eaten by zombies might have killed the final girl? Let's just see if there's a corpse down there for starters. I mean, there's a couple of corpses down there, but not the one I was looking for. Ooh, move that. Ah, we found something. Alrighty then, now we're talking. Let's pick the lock. Kind of useless if you ask me right now. Like, it has already given me these things to sell a couple of times, and every single time I'm like, what do I even do with those? So they don't persist between games. Well, between books, I should say. So, what do we have here? New teacher is late for his lecture. Well, I mean, we know where the teacher is, we just need the key. Late to the very first lecture. We might have helped in killing the teacher, which would be impractical, so to speak. Oh, storage room door. The door to the storage room is locked. Use ink. Why wouldn't I use ink in a situation such as this? You can actually run out of ink. Oh, a writing desk. Crowbar parts, okay. This looks like a breakable wall. But I guess we are mostly here for the crowbar part. We're only missing one more crowbar part. I feel like the candle in here is going to be important later on. But other than that, it seems like we are done with this room. Nothing much happening here so far, to BH. Okay, hey, there's another classroom. Excuse me? Excuse me, the teacher appears at your ID badge. No one called for the janitor. The student turns to you, looking at you and starts giggling. Silently sit down at the desk. Sit down at the nearest empty desk. The lecturer stares you in the eye, trying to figure out what you're up to. Keep your face blank. Spend a few minutes under the teacher's stern eye, but eventually she looks away. Fine, let's continue. Now time to check your homework. Mirouche? Yes, a thin boy stands up from his desk in the front row. List the great wizards of the Bronze Era. Dordy Morty, Rebus Nemus, and Chadis Medis. He barely holds back his laughter. Excellent! Fortunately, the popularity of those names passed along with the Bronze Era itself. What is meant by the Bronze Era? Period after the first sign came to fruition. The first through 7th generations of wizards. The period when wizards had immense power but only knew a handful of spells that they deciphered from the wall. Very good, sit down. The most significant events of those years, Rihanna. A shy, pudgy girl in the second row stands up. Creation of the Great Canal? She looks uncertainly at the teacher who nods. The 40-kilometer wide river canal that separates the left and right sides of New Riverland. Dory Murray created it with splitting magic, which sign is now shattered. At these words, everyone in the classroom, including the teacher, nods their head, briefly and respectfully. Sit down. Next we have the Silver Era, or the Night of Bright Lights. That's when wizards attempted to seize power. First was Royals III. Then there was a second attempt by Volox IV, who was successful and stayed in power for 3 years. A light-haired boy recites these words quickly, almost automatically. And you can also tell us about the Golden Era, please? That was the period when relations between wizards and ordinary people started to be regulated. When magic clinics, Baratus combat magic institutes, and other magic institutions, including our school, were built. Good, I'm glad I didn't need to pull the answers out of you word by word this time. That's all for today. Are we gonna sit here all day? Okay, I'll move on. Well, I mean, we did learn a little more about this world. Ah, wait. Anything of value here? I mean, there's the teacher desk. Now what? Stealing from teachers? Why not? If the drawer is closed, there must be something useful in there. Yeah, probably students' homeworks or something. Okay. I will need my crowbar, but sadly enough, I am still missing... I'm still missing parts for the crowbar. I mean, I do have my pliers now, so I don't know, maybe we'll find the last crowbar parts outside. I don't know if they're going to allow me to go outside right now, though. Okay, these are the headmaster's quarters. This briefcase has to be here for a reason. Old habits die hard, huh? Decided to steal the headmaster's papers? Call it writer's intuition, there's something important inside. Not everyone's prop is Chekhov's gun. You try to force the briefcase open with your bare hands, but it makes a traitorous creaking sound. Shh! Do you want the headmaster to hear you? Damn! Pick the lock. Set the lock being the briefcase lock and trying to be as quiet as you can quickly pick the lock. Well, that is nothing, we are just stealing from an old man. We are just stealing from the old man. The old headmaster is digging through papers on his desk and doesn't pay any attention to you. Did you steal the wand? Nonsense! Why would I do such a thing? Didn't want the wand to be sold, and so he decided that was the best way to protect it. Look out here. He points at the window. You see a densely populated city, full of tall buildings that almost block out the sky. High up in the sky above you, you can just barely make out lines that look like symbols. So those are the signs. Yes, and they are written here for us. He places a hand on his chest. Not for them, he indicates the city. Huge letters in the sky that shine for us! But now, he clenches his fist, they're trying to bring us down to the level of ordinary humans. To their level! Doesn't matter if it's the wand or the book or even our damn quill pens. Don't want to give them anything. Because we were made for great things, he crosses his chest, and they were not. This was our world, he pounds his fist against the desk. The headmaster turns away from you and continues digging through the papers on his desk. Any idea where I can get a strong drink? The old man laughs into his beard. What are your nerves giving out? Just don't tell him about the student. He definitely doesn't need to know we're giving teenagers drinks. That guy was 25. Yeah, you know, I just need a little something. Don't have anything in here, but I do have a secret stash for a rainy day. Old headmaster opens desk drawer and starts looking for something. Here you go, I'm not supposed to be drinking nowadays anyway. He hands you the key. Oh. He's opened the wine cellar. There's no wine cellar in the school. The key opens the door to the basement. There's a lamp on the wall that you can pull to open our secret hiding place. What do you know about the undead in the wall? It's an old school legend. They are just made up. For made up creatures, there's been a lot of talk about them lately. Well, you know, uncertain times, rumors start flying. Pay them no mind. Shouldn't we inform the man that some children were almost eaten and a teacher might be getting bitten right now? I don't know. Just asking. So, where are we now and who are you? Hello. The wizard glanced up at you quickly. Are you a teacher? I teach the first years the sign alphabet and I conduct my own research in my free time. What's it you have there? He pointed a strange device on his desk. It's just an ordinary astral linograph. We use them to decipher the signs. I'm trying to discover new signs since the old ones are being shattered. It's more like I'm trying to combine them. Combine them? You see, it seems the wizard has been wanting to share his discoveries with someone for a long time. The signs are on the barrier, and I insist it be called a barrier, not a wall, because the primary function of these structures is protecting the world inside from destructive force outside. Some kind of creature or being is trying to break down the barrier of symbols and supposedly bring an end to all life inside. All 9 planets will perish, including our own. So I believe that all the symbols on the barrier are kind of a message. It may be an answer to how we can stop the destruction. Our goal is to decipher this message, and not just us, its power letter by letter, as we are used to doing. And you're the first one who realized that the letters on the wall, barrier, that the letters in the barrier might form words. No, there was also Cornelius, but I think most wizards are too busy studying what the symbols can give us right now in the moment. Long-term effects and tasks have always just been passed off to the next generation. Do you say Cornelius? Just so happen to be looking for Cornelius' wand. Have you heard about its disappearance? Yes, Cornelius was the last wizard I can remember who was interested in the meaning behind the symbols. He was never able to find his work, and his wand itself has no inherent value. It is a paradox. I've heard of it, the Cornelius paradox. The wizard nods respectfully. What have you managed to find out? Firstly, that the radius of the barrier available to us is not all that big. We only see a small portion of the symbols. The sun alone blocks half our field of vision. All the symbols beyond -1 degree can't be used without going blind. Possible that the creators of the barrier were expecting all 9 planets to work together to decipher the message. But despite all these difficulties, I've been able to decipher 2 words. Wow. Property of. Is that all? Yes. Property of who? He shrugs. Anything else? Oh, table. Just going to steal your shit real quick and then just going to move on again. Put a little bit of a move on. See what happens. There we go. So, what's up with you? A hunched man in teacher's uniform stands motionless by the door, whispering something incomprehensible. Are you alright? Listen to him. 1 extinguished, 2 extinguished, 3 extinguished, 4 extinguished, 5 extinguished. Just be careful. As soon as you touch the man's shoulder, he pushes you away and quickly hides behind the door. How rude. You hear the locks closing on the other side. First one click, then a second, fourth and a fifth. For each click, the emblems depicting candles on your side of the door. Wait, the emblems depicting candles on your side of the door turn. On the spot where the teacher was standing, you find a small gold-plated lighter. Beautiful. You should take it, it might come in handy. The lighter's weight is pleasant in your hand. You flick the wheel and the spark it gives off grows into a green flame. The door looks more like the work of art with interwoven metal strips on it. In the middle of the door you see 5 emblems depicting candles. They are upside down now. It's locked. We need to deal with him right now? Well, he might be in trouble and did say he wanted to help everyone. Could he possibly have the wand? I found it in the text yet, so we should check. I haven't found it in text yet, so we should check. Okay, so this is a book that the guy has actually not read yet. I do wonder if we're ever going to learn more about what exactly is going on with this little thing here. Alright. Let's bring this down. Someone's calling for help from behind the door. You recognize the voice of the new lecturer. There we go. Hello, help me! What are those things? I don't know. They crawled out of an opening in the wall. We'll deal with them. We will deal with them indeed. Okay, so I'm just going to assume that it's the big guy again we need to deal with here. It's going to drain a little more. So, and now he starts with the healing nonsense. I guess we can do an AoE stun, because there is 2 hits right now, and I don't like his healing coming up. Let's do a slash, because I think as long as this guy is dead, the rest of them can't get back up. Okay, so time for foods, delicious foods. That should probably drain both of them. Now that I think about it, just so... Well, maybe... Okay, you know what? Let's do it like this. We're stunning them once and then we're draining the other guy, just so I have some ink left for story purposes. My god! I had no idea going to school could be so dangerous! Are you alright? Yes, after I was locked in here I started looking for a way out. When I touched that wall lamp, those creatures crawled out of the wall. That lamp, you say? Yes, I'm sorry. I have to run, my lecture is still about to start. Right, good luck with that. I mean, you gotta have to admire this guy's work ethic. Almost gets killed by zombies and still like, oh my god, I'm late for my job. Capitalism thrives on poor bastards like him. Good luck with that and don't ask anybody else for directions. So, what's up with... Oh, crowbar parts, nice. Okay, so we are going to really quickly assemble the crowbar, because it looks like we'll need that from here on out. And with the crowbar we will have all the tools ready. Now that you mention it, maybe that the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guy is her father, because she mentioned her father being suspicious, and this guy was definitely the most suspicious guy we've seen so far. You easily pry the lid off each barrel one by one, take a look inside. Hey, that's a lot of loot. There we go. That should net us the alcohol. There we go. Ooh, a bottle of wine. I'll hang on to that. I was wondering, could you avoid spending money on food in the real world, since you can eat and drink in a book? Like I said before, everything I take out of the book doesn't last, remember, but you would be taking the food out of the book inside you. Still works the same way. It would just dissolve inside of me, which doesn't feel particularly pleasant, by the way. So you've tried, only with alcohol. But what if you stay in the book for long enough to actually consume it and it to leave your body again? Huh? Have you considered that? Because then there shouldn't be any problem anymore. Since it is no longer in your stomach. Sure, you would have to do something like a 12-hour food and drink cleanse before leaving the book for good. Well, not even. You could just hop in and out of the book and eat foods from the real world. Oh well. Took you long enough. Going to take it or am I leaving? Yeah, I'll take it. What was it that you wanted? The painting? Gone. It's ugly art anyway. Thanks. Careful with the wine. There we go. We've got our wine. I don't know if I'm supposed to still go out and check what's up with the movers and the one box we need the pliers for. Like, logically speaking, I doubt they're going to allow me to leave the school building here because we have a lockdown right now. But this is a game, so maybe this is still considered to be within the confines of it all. And apparently it is still considered to be in the confines of it all. I mean, there is another gate out there. So let's cut it open, and what do we have inside? The box contains someone's belongings wrapped in paper. You find a few useful items among them. Rope. Okay, that wasn't really as useful as I would have wanted it to be, but sure, why the hell not? What even does that leave us with? I mean, this is the last hook we have right now, so I hope this is going to do anything important. Portrait slides right into place. Ha! Anyone else here going to mention a secret room I just uncovered? Yes? No? Maybe? You suddenly stop dead in your tracks. Oh, come on. Undead yet again. Quiet, don't make any noise, they haven't noticed us yet. Hey, are you those undead Mikhail was talking about? Dark silhouette raised her head and turned to you. Why do you do that? Now we can't run away. The undead are heading straight for you. Yeah, because I wanted to find out what the hell's going on in this room. Okay, we've got double hits and one idol. I mean, I have so much food. Let's start with the usual stun and see what happens afterwards. Okay, you're still going for a double hit. So I guess I should probably shield. Okay, so it will be a double hit at any point anyway, so not really much of a point in preparing there. Oh, triple hit. Okay, now we do have to stun, because triple hit is a little much there. Triple hit is a little much. And I can no longer stun them, which is impractical. Okay, I've gotta drain you first, so I have a couple of hits there. Okay, you missed me, that makes things far easier. Wait, can I not slash? Yes, I can slash. But I really want to get rid of the middle one. It's always the big guy that sets them up for the infinite combo. Okay, there we go. Well, not really infinite combo, but the infinite healing. And there we go. That should be that combat finished, and there we go. So what do we have here? Ooh, coins. Anything else? A little bit of loot on the undead. So many undead in the school building. One would think it is kind of overrun. Problem is, now we've completed this, and what do we do now? What should I do next? One of the characters stole the wand before, but who? The shady teacher? Light I dropped certainly looks unusual. Perhaps we can use it for something. Use the lighter for something. I mean, there's a couple of torches here, but all of them seem to be lit already. Also, we have not done anything in this dormitory already, I think. So I would assume that there's still stuff left to do here. Mikhail mentioned the receptionist. Should we ask her? Oh, right. Okay, so that's something I can still do. Turns out my neighbor was a writer. Your neighbor? The one who lent you the sledgehammer and all that? No, not that neighbor. The one who lives on the first floor. I've never actually met him. What made you remember him? Did he invite you over? No, I got a call from the police. They said something happened to him. They want to ask me some questions about him. Oh, well, hopefully it's just a formality and nothing serious happened. I hope so. I do wonder what do people that have nothing to do with writing do in the actual game world here. Because with the writers police we have certain publishers and stuff like that, but what would you actually do in that world if you aren't a writer? Because writer seems to be a very big thing here. I don't have time for you right now, young man. I'm incredibly busy. The headmaster tasked me with finding the wand. Congratulations. The receptionist remains focused on the TV. Have you seen something suspicious? Yes, a janitor who keeps poking his nose into things that aren't his business. That helped me find our missing student instead. Second year, right? I've heard a little about him already. Do you know anything about his disappearance? I know that he's an idiot. What's his name? Mendes. Last name? Part of the sibling guild, they don't have last names. Looks at you mistrustful. What does he look like? Like an ordinary student. Got it. Who might know more about him? Friends are always smoking in the bathroom. Try asking them. Smoking? You let him do that? Not my problem. My job is to keep unwanted types from walking into the school. Anyone else who might have seen him? Don't know. Maybe the movers outside. Why are you so sure he's in the school? Because the school is locked down until we locate the missing one. Oh, right. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's just start with the movers, because I think the movers should be pretty fast to do since we've beaten them up already. Have you seen a kid around here? A kid? His name's Mendes. He ran away from school and might have taken something important with him. The lanky mover coughs loudly. Nope, haven't seen him. Students hang around out here sometimes. They go around the corner to smoke, but I haven't seen any today. The lanky mover rubs his aching chest. Do whatever the hell you want, idiot. Oh, looks like you want to get beaten up again. Looks like someone is asking for yet another beating. Aha! No one here, just ordinary boxes. Hang on, look at the on down. Notice the tape on one of the boxes has come off. It seems it has already been opened. Look questioning at the mover. Say lankily once smirks at you and nods. Move all the junk in your way aside and open the box with tape. Shh, don't give me away. Scrawn, his scared looking boy is sitting in the box with a frightened look in his eyes. The ropes are covered with crumbs and stardust. You're Mendes, I assume? Huh? How do you know my name? Where's Cornelius' wand? What wand? What's it got to do with me? Stop playing dumb. Why did you steal the wand? I didn't take anything! Student opens his robe and starts showing in his pocket, revealing nothing but half a loaf of bread. Looks like he's telling the truth, it's just a student who wants to drop out of school. Well, I still had to check. Alright, come on out of there. Wait, why should I come out? Don't make me go back. Oh, I will make you go back, I think. He glance over at the movers. They aren't paying any attention to you, it doesn't seem like they heard anything. Leave me in the box, let them take me away from the school. Are you sure though? Are you sure you thought this through? What do you know about it anyway? You've been here for 2 years and you want that all to be for nothing. 2 years, 3 years, what does it matter? Even 10 years here wouldn't get me anywhere. Do you at least have some kind of plan? Of course, I'm going to go see my uncle. He will help me find work. Said I should have no problem getting on my feet. Okay, Mendes, it's your choice. You don't have to wand, I couldn't care less about the other stuff. You close the box and walk away. It's one less mystery now. Plus, we definitely helped him, wouldn't you say? Well, according to the plot, he ended up having a pretty good life outside of school. Huh, okay. Apparently, it did work out for him after all, even though his plot was kind of lofty at best. So, I don't think we need to teach... Well, maybe we can do something with the smoking students in there. If there are smoking students in there. I mean, there's certainly smoke coming out of them. but I can't really interact with anything here. Oh. So, that leaves us with then. Wait. Well, man is in a box, but at least we know he didn't take the wand. Let's go tell Mikhail about this. Who was Mikhail again? Are you Mikhail? School headmaster is watching tests intensely. Peek at the laptop. The screen is here processing video window, and the small progress bar below is to say 0.02%. There we go, he jumps up. You look at the screen and see that the number has changed to 0.021%. It'll take some time. We'll probably know who stole in a week or so. So you should probably get back to the search. Indeed. Okay, so I guess you ain't Mikhail. Oh, wait, was Mikhail the dude who we gave the alcohol to? I think that's about it. I think that might have been Mikhail, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, wait, no, you are Mikhail. Music student has been located. Oh, where is he now? He ran away from school, but he didn't have the wand. I feel that. Did you find anything else out? Nope, not yet. So that leaves us with... Oh, wait, no, that's not the dialogue that I was going for. Just wanted to check. Just wanted to check with the other two to do next. Shady teacher. Light they drop certainly looks unusual. Perhaps we can use it for something. A lighter. I mean, a lighter usually lights things. Nothing in here to interact with though. Oh my god. Don't really know. It doesn't seem like we can do anything else around here. I mean, I guess the fireplace is a good choice to start with. Or we go back to the girl. The girl in the laboratory, because maybe she is the daughter after all. Yeah, because we can't... Oh, wait. Yeah, no, there's definitely nothing here anymore. Okay, I'm going to go back down to the girl in the laboratory, because if that guy is really her father, then maybe she will be important for that quest line. Do you know anything about the locked door with candles on it? An old ceiling trick. Somewhere nearby there should be candles to light, but you need the light that it belongs to have a place to seal. Like this one, you show a lighter you picked up off the cheat flat. Yes, the door should open once you light all the candles. Find and light 5 candles. Got it. What do you know about maid wizards? What do you know about maid wizards? They're the dumbest people imaginable. Why are you asking? Should live with what you're given. Why mess with magic if it's not meant for you? Don't understand those people. You find out what you... Not yet, yada yada. Okay, so there's once again a big class system. And the wizards were the old ruling class and are slowly getting replaced by what used to be the lower class. I mean, kinda deserved if you ask me. The wizards sure as hell don't seem all that graceful in this world. What's up with you now? Let's see, I think this is the room. Checks the papers he's holding on one more time, then goes into the classroom. Oh, is it going to end better for you than last time around? I mean, I would hope so. For your sake, I would hope so. Ah! There we go. Light with the lighter, there we go. Number 1, candle down. I guess there will be one in every last classroom then. Oh, right, and I should be able to break open the attic door now, shouldn't I? Well, apparently not, so that means we are done with this room as well. So, over to the quarters, I guess. Over the quarters we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. There we go. Okay, so yeah, it is one candle per room. Kind of a weird flex to just put those candles into random rooms that you shouldn't actually be in, but sure. Leaving us with 2 more candles. Although one question I will be having is, where the fuck is the 5th candle? Because I can't enter this room. Well, there's a candle over there. Pardon me, are you here for the lecture too? Oh, it's you, you're the janitor, right? Have a seat if you'd like, we just started. Well, I guess I'll have to listen to that. Let's continue, where did we leave off? Said that there's huge potential inside us, and we need to realize the potential of becoming programmers. And I argued that there's no way for you to know what kind of potential is inside of us. Right, and you said it's like a Cornelius paradox. I'm not familiar with the concept. Cornelius 1, the one that was stolen today, is charged with... Hey, let me explain, I was the one talking to the teacher in the first place. Don't interrupt me. Please, I'm willing to listen to both of you, but since the young lady already started, let her continue. The one is charged with a spell, but no one knows what spell it is. Maybe it heals every illness, or makes everyone immortal. Or kills everyone, mutters the interrupting student. The one is incredibly powerful, but also entirely useless at the same time, and no one dares to try it out to see what magic is held inside. That's the Cornelius paradox. That may be relevant to our topic today too, but if I was in your position I would be more optimistic. If one of you turns out to be charged with a spell that's not quite as useful as the other spells, many doors will still be open for that person in the outside world. Programming is a new language that we'll all be speaking soon, and those who don't know it will feel like outsiders in society. That's nothing new for us, someone in the middle of the room calls out. The other students chime in agreeing with him. Understand, it is one thing to be an outsider and have the ability to rely on your magic. It's another thing to find yourself in a world you don't understand at all and have to face it alone. To this end, he opens the folder in front of him, we are planning to start holding elective classes at your school that will help you transition into this world. However, if I understand the laws here correctly, this will be needed to be approved by both your current and former headmaster. Then I wouldn't count on it happening. Our last headmaster doesn't really respect this technology of yours. Yes, I've met him. The new city administration plans to reduce the power held by School of Magic headmasters, so I don't think he'll be a problem. Well, that's all I have to say for now. I'll see you soon in your first transitionary classes. Sparse applause fills the classroom, the student starts to disperse. Huh. So much for that. Let's light the candle. And I think I was back in the storage room already at some point. Okay, 2 candles in this room. Oh! Was I back here already? Okay, I guess this would have been another way of getting alcohol. Oh well. Well, nothing to see here anymore now. Should we talk to him or... I doubt that he will have anything useful to say anymore, but might as well check. Teacher thumbs through his folder of documents. You again. Did you enjoy the lecture? Did you steal the wand? You, someone who hates wizards, showed up at the school and the wand went missing the very same day. Pretty suspicious. Hold on just 1 second now. First things first. Why should I have to explain myself to the janitor anyways? The headmaster put me personally in charge of the search. Also, I kind of saved your life from a fucking bunch of zombies. Granted, I've also endangered your life by allowing you to get locked up in a room full of zombies, but those are details. Let's ignore those little factoids. Is that so? And why do you think I hate wizards? You're not a wizard. Everyone who's not a wizard hates wizards. For your information, my grandfather was a wizard. He studied here and was in the Imperial Guild. But my family's magical heritage stopped there. My father didn't inherit any abilities. That's why you hate wizards and want to ruin their lives. Not at all. In fact, that's the reason why I decided to do something far more important and study programming. I need the key to... Odd that the janitor doesn't have his own key. He reaches into the endless deep pockets of his jacket and searches around and finally hands you a brass key. Here you go, they gave it to me today. Thanks. Okay, I guess we did get something useful from him after all. Even though I don't think I really need that anymore. Well, whatever it is, we did light all the 5 candles, so let's find out what happened with Mr. Suspicious Wizard. Hello there, good sir. The man is on his knees amidst scattered papers, covered in different variations of the same symbol. That's the healing magic symbol. I knew right away that you were from the Inquisition. Do with me what you will, I no longer care. Tried everything. He sits down heavily on the floor and starts slowly balling up sheets of paper with scribbled writing all over them. Tried shifting the coordinates of the symbol by the lowest possible degree. That's 3 years in wizard jail. He picks up a new wizard of paper. Tried using regeneration magic on the symbol. It was stupid, I admit. I have no idea what I hoped would happen. That 1 year of community service. Damn it, I even tried to buy a wand with a healing spell inside it. You can't find them anymore. That's 2 years of hard labor. The man raises his eyes to you and you see that his face is literally covered in strange, painful looking cracks. Never saw a disease like that in all my years of practice. Drodic, so you were a doctor? I believe so. The man notices your janitor's ID badge and freezes. Wait a minute. You are not from the Inquisition? Time to clean up, sir! The wizard stares at you shocked. Your daughter is worried about you. She asked me to check on you and see how you were. And judging by all this, you are not great. Yes, you are right. Of all the damn symbols out there, the one that was keeping me alive was shattered. What is wrong with you? That is a process that affects the rare type of wizard. They call us made wizards, since we weren't born with particles of magic in our blood. We obtained that blood through artificial means. Now my body is rejecting that blood and there's nothing that can suppress the reaction. Can you just drain the magic blood back? Been inside me for 37 years. Can't get rid of it that easily. My whole body is infused with magic and now I'm going to pay for that. Are you sure? Won't be easy, even you think. Wanna try? Wizard sits down on the floor, eyes closed, you slowly approach him and sit down next to him. Not sure if anything useful will happen with these shackles on me. I a drop of your blood falls into the wizard's hand. What that? The wizard pulls his hand back sharply. Don't move, let me finish. You concentrate and a stream of ink jumps from your fingers into the teacher's hand, where it is instantly absorbed. Suddenly the shackles around your wrist give off burning coldness. What kind of magic is this? Still not enough, he needs more. You sure you'll be alright? I hope so. I can't go on, I'm sorry. I understand. Okay, so if I get more ink, I should come back to him. But I do need to get more ink first. What do we have here? Trying to hide stuff from me, you know. Okay, the empty bottle will be useful if I am to actually do anything here. Also, I should probably eat a couple of apples, if we have them anyway. So, I don't think there was a crafting task anywhere around here. So if I am to do anything in regard to Cordette, I do need new ink first. So let's see if we can actually make more ink. Extract. Jesus Christ, we had a lot of that stuff. Well, now we have more than enough ink to do basically whatever the fuck we want, apparently. Look at that. Alright then. Let's see if we can actually finish the job. I guess they did give me a lot of extra trash on purpose this time around. So. How about we try to ink the man up again? I mean, to be fair, considering how many crimes this man committed, will probably not. So, some of my blood, what the hell, understand sharply, rewrite his illness, continue. So needs more, are you sure? Yes, give him more blood, yes, squeeze your hand shut and blood starts flowing along with the ink. You can feel all memory of his illness being wiped from his world. The cold and man taking more from your shackles is becoming unbearable. But you're finished now. What did you do to me? He crawls away from you. Not important. I hope you get better now. Wizard is still staring at you, shocked, trying to understand what's going on. You notice the cracks on his face starting to dissipate slightly. How are you? Are you alright? Yes, I think so. You did the right thing. I hope so. You rub your wrist. Icy pain shoots through them and the skin starts to dry and crack from the cold. So, if there's one more encounter, I might be fucked. It doesn't seem like we can talk to the man anymore. But I guess we can try to... Well, I guess we are not actually fucked if there's one more encounter, because now we have enough ink to just spam stuns and slashes. So I guess we'll be fine either way. So, your father should be doing alright now, good sir lady. Found him and it's going to be fine. Where is he? The door with the candle emblems on it. He's in there. Alright, I'll go see him. What do you mean he'll be fine? Was he in danger? Some minor health problems, but he took care of them. Alright, I'll ask him for the details myself. This is for you. Thanks for your help. Glad I could help. What did you just give us? A plant. Oh wow. What a great gift you've given me there. So, question is what now? Roderick? One of the characters stole the wand, but who? Shady teacher? Well, at least he didn't take the wand. Let's go to tell Mikhail. I bet it's gonna be Mikhail. Because Mikhail's no longer here. Two students are whispering silently to each other in the middle of the main hall. Did you hear? They found a wand thief up in the attic. Who was it? I don't know, I think it was one of the students. Both the headmasters are up there now. You hear that? Let's get up to the attic, quickly. You say that like you haven't already read the ending and found out who stole the wand. Truth is you changed the plot a little with your actions, so I don't actually know how it ends. Can you tell me how to get to the attic? Students turn to look at you. Up the stairs, then into the classroom on the left. The attic door is at the back of the classroom. Let's go! Alrighty then. So let's see if we change the story in a way that Roderick did not see coming. I mean, we did meddle quite a fair bit. I guess that's not the right room. What did they say? Ah yeah, there's the attic door. Okay, so that explains why we could not open that one yet. It was for plot points. So... Okay, that's just a random student. Apparently that's just a random student. Hello! What on earth were you thinking, you little idiot? Give me the wand! I'll deal with him myself, Mikhail. Let's just calm down for a second. I knew it! I knew it would be Mikhail. If any of you take even a step in my direction, break your stupid wand in half. We'll both get a piece. Except for you, Scarecrow, he looks at you. Hey, I thought we were pals. You don't know me. What's the janitor doing here? Heard noise and can't see what was happening. You may go, your help is not needed here. I think I'll stay. Fine then. Those boxes back there are quite dusty. Get to work. I'm not a janitor. Who are you then? A plumber? Oh yes, are you here about the clogged toilet? I'm here for Cornelius' wand. Another one, he recoils. Why do you want it? Someone's going to pay me well for it. Hold on, when you say they'll pay you well, how much is that? Clutches his chest. Shut up, I have the wand. And I'm the one who decides what will happen to it. Alright, alright. I was planning on deciding its fate quietly by myself. But now you're involved. Hang on, I understand us free, but why do you even want it? None of your business! Stay where you are! Let's just calm down and... Nobody move! The old man suddenly pulls a revolver out from under his robe and starts waving it around in all directions. Okay, wizard with a gun, I guess. Devolver's game has already been pirated by this universe. Either you give me the wand, you little cretin, or you'll be sorry. Oh damn! Where the hell did you get a gun? Calm down, just calm down. I thought you were opposed to technology, old man. Give it to me! Take the gun from the old man. He quickly takes the revolver from his grasp. Mikhail flinches, expecting you to attack him too. Stop waving that thing in my face! Hey, give that back! Mikhail bends Cornelius' wand enough for it to crack slightly. At the same time, you hear an echoing noise ring out from somewhere up above. Everyone freezes. Do you think this is a joke? I'm so sick of your sniveling. And you're panicking. You're little. And your weird head. Aww, that's mean. There's no more magic. We all realized that long ago, so stop clinging to the illusion that it's still around. I know why you care about this wand so much, old man. Well, it's time to move on. Stop being indecisive, he looks at new headmaster. Stop living in the past, he looks at the old headmaster. And stop lying, he looks at you. Any last words from you three? You're going to regret this. Who do you think you are, Brett? Mikhail turns his gaze to new headmaster. I understand how you feel and I also want to move forward. But can't we find a way that doesn't involve breaking wands? Ian makes a response and turns to you. Try to do something with ink, I guess? You think you know everything about magic, huh? But did you know that it is not that? You grab the old man's wand from his belt and fill it with ink, trying to summon a fireball from the other end. Instead of fire, the ink just leaks out from the tip of the wand and starts dripping to the floor. Ugh! What the hell was that? I've had enough of this. Time stops, your eyes fall on Cornelius' wand. First on one, then on the other. They are both falling through the air. Why am I seeing two wands? Slowly it dawns on you. Huh? What are you talking about? The left and the right half of the wand land on the floor at Mikhail's feet. The old man stares at the floor, mouth open, unable to speak. New headmaster sighs softly. Mikhail looks at his hands, where a few slivers of wood still remain. The wand is gone. Does it mean we failed the order? You start to hear a loud rumbling sound from somewhere up above. I don't know. The phone call from before pops into your head. The conversation about how it was absolutely essential that you complete this order successful. Old man falls to his knees trying to piece the wand back together. You brought him aside with your foot and pick up what remains of the wand. Give it to me! The old man seems to have gone completely insane. The rumbling sounds get louder. What's happening? He looks at the ceiling. We need to go. The old man starts laughing loudly. Rumbling completely drowns out his own laughter. We need to go! Okay, so much for that. Let me guess, the rumbling was my phone. Or something along those lines. Well, that's gonna be an issue, isn't it? Lol. I don't... Like, at least put it together so it's in one piece, not side by side. Well, this is going to be an awkward delivery. I don't think they're going to be very happy about that one. But what can you do? Sometimes they just do be like that. Sometimes you ask for a wand and don't specify you need it unbroken, so sure. I'm going to get a very angry phone call about this, won't I? To get the item? Well, I can explain what happened. You'd better see for yourself. Ooh, awkward. I'm just waiting. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my phone to start ringing. I knew that was about to happen. Alrighty then. I mean, things happen on the job. Well, here we go. Hello? What the hell were you thinking? A month later. Oh. Looks like we are turning into an alcoholic. My head is killing me. I do wonder if it would even be possible to get that wand out in one piece. I kind of expected a little more to happen. Hello, leave me alone already. Hi, I heard you were having some problems with the client. Oh, it's you, Vince. Nah, nothing too bad. I can try and talk to him again if you want. Don't know, I feel like this work just isn't right for me. Hey, what are you saying? You have to do it and get your shackles removed. Your fans need you. I know, I'm just not sure this is the right path. Bringing me nothing but suffering, and I am not the only one suffering because of it. You just have to put up with it a little longer. 3 more orders and you're done. Yeah. Hold on, did I ever tell you how many orders I had left? Yes, of course. Did you? Did you forget? Alright. Okay, I'll call him right now. Maybe he'll change his mind. Alright. Oh. Thanks for joining, friend. Oh. Hello. Fine. I want to give you one more chance. You? I'm ready. Of course you're ready, you absolute moron. You're always ready. It's your first screw up and usually I don't give anyone a second chance. You haven't gotten over your mishap with the wand. But I think we can come to a compromise. Compromise? Not an easy job and several of my guys ran into trouble there. I had to pull them out. You're not expendable, but you would be perfect for this job. Judging by what you do in your spare time, you don't have much of a choice. So get going, the order's at your door. Just try not to die. How do you know what I do in my spare time? Alrighty then. Oh, what do we have now? Bar tab from Alt. Oh, okay, so I guess we have just been drinking a lot over the last month.
It's easier to get a new one.
So, job number 4, I guess. Just give me a second, I will grab a snack real quick. Here we go. Because I'm getting a little hungry, but I would like to do one more book. Because I think that would be the perfect pace for this game if we do 2 jobs per 3. Oh. Because at that rate we can just finish it on the next stream then, with a decent chunk of gameplay left. Although it took us almost 2 hours to finish the last job, so I'm also talking to everyone, and since I'm reading it out loud I'll probably be slower than someone who just plays. Contractor agrees to infiltrate Black River Drifters by Alan Van Bullrow. Extract an item, the Sword Excalibur. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Wasn't there something new? Okay. However, drawing parallels between dogmatic faith and programmed AI commands is certainly an interesting exercise, especially for a subject that's already been done to death. Alrighty then, Excalibur it is. Landing on the metal floor is not that great, I'm guessing. Oh, hi Jack. I'm Roderick. Right, it's just been so long. Been a week, hasn't it, like usual? Well, there was a little setback with the client. Interesting, so he doesn't perceive the passage of time. Is that boots I smell? No, I just haven't washed this jacket in a while. Did you have problems because of the wand? Kind of. But we're back in business now. Today we'll be looking for Excalibur. The sword? Sure we are in the right book if we are looking for a medieval sword. We'll find out once we take a look around. Intruder alert. Identify yourself or you'll be punished by the might of the Seekers of the Worthy. The voice coming from a strange face in the wall that peeks out from the cables like a spider in its web. Etienne. Etienne, I shall hear the will of the worthy and decide your fate. Have patience. What the hell's going on? Short version is, this is a pilgrim ship. They are very serious and strict, so cut it out with the jokes. I'm not making jokes. Shh. So where's Excalibur and what's this worthy having anything to do with? What do you think the worthy is worthy of? Worthy of Excalibur? The Werewolf is the one who can pull his sword from the stone. They are flying around the universe on the ship looking for that person. I remember there was an old legend or tale. I think the new author was also working with the walkers to get this word. And now it's our turn, huh? Interesting, so we're kind of re-stealing an item that had already been stolen before. The Worthy has spoken to me. Finally. Tell me, Etienne, are you prepared to join us, pilgrim, sailing the Black River in search of the Worthy, give your life in pursuit of your goal? Yes? I, the navigator, greet you, Acolyte Etienne. Welcome to our temple and home. Now get to work, as our ship requires constant inspection. Alright then. Okay, so we are just going to be here for a while now, I guess. Anything interesting around here? Nope, does not look like it. Engine room. Oh, who are you? No one I can interact with, I guess. Hang on, what's that sound? What sound? Oh! Watch out! Damn! Acolyte thumbs up, begin repairs immediately in the name of the Worthy. Oh, elder brother, I cannot... What is your reason, Acolyte thumbs up? I need help. You still have your limbs, that means you are able to do the repairs. I cannot stand. Is something pinning you down, Acolyte thumbs up? I must have internal injuries, my ribs. I understand, you have lost faith in the Worthy. May you not fear the disillusioned on your path. Remove them from your brotherhood. No, I cannot. My ribs. A bright red beam shoots out of nowhere, leaving a glowing glare on your retina. When you manage to blink it away, you see that Acolyte's unmoving body has a clean hole burned through the back of his head. What the hell? Acolyte Etienne, begin repairs immediately in the name of the Worthy. Will be done. Will be done immediately, no questions whatsoever. May the Worthy gaze upon you and guide your hands as their own. We should probably hurry with those repairs. Yes, that we should. So, that's the backup engine. How exactly are we repairing that? You look at the glow inside the engine through a dense wave of heat. It's molten metal, you should hurry before the core melts. What's the problem? Don't know, the author is very vague in his description of the engine. Lean forward and look into the engine's dark opening. Rubber hoses, metal pipes, pistons and belts. Surprisingly, it all seems to be in good shape. Everything inside looks intact. Why is it heating up so much? You reach for the closest moving part of the engine. As soon as your hand touches the metal, you pull your fingers back and sharply step away. Damn, that's hot! Maybe it's supposed to be molten hot? It's a spaceship engine, right? Yeah, that alarm is normal too. And these lights are flashing just for the fun of it. Acolyte Etienne, was it your hand that caused the engine temperature to increase? No, in the name of the Worthy. Seems that the cooling system is out of order. Follow the lower hallway to the cooling center. Try to determine the problem. Will be done. Will be done. Name of the Worthy. Oh yes. Oh, so worthy. Everything here is definitely worthy. Oh, that's a different corridor. A message appears on the screen. Brother, place the broken object in the slot and it will be returned to its former appearance. An object creation menu appears on the screen. Space multi-tour. Huh. Okay, so I doubt that I will be able to enter any of those yet. Yeah. So I guess we need to have find the cooling room still. Oh yeah, that doesn't look very cool to me. Pipe is broken, the water is turned on. What do we do? Disconnect the broken pipe? We try to disconnect the broken pipe, but a strong flow of water makes it impossible. Okay, close the water valve. So, we need a new pipe then. That's not a pipe at all. Maybe my boy here has a pipe. Poor guy. You examine the body, trying to avoid looking at the head wound. You don't notice anything of interest. There's something in his hand, huh? It's an electronic access card. Unfortunately, the explosion damaged it too. Huh. I'm just going to... Oh, wait, there's a crate over there. I'm just going to assume that that card might help us to enter one of the rooms. Okay, that's a lot of silver bars already, but I think I'm still missing one. Nope, I'm still missing two, not one. Can we use the card we have on anything here? Ah, put the burned access card inside. Oh, put the broken pipe inside. Oh, okay, that's not bad. It even recreated a rust on it. I guess that's how it looked before the explosion. One would think that a truly good repair engine would have removed the rust as well. Access card for slot A. Well, we'll go there when we have the time. Okay, so I suppose the game is telling me I should not go there now, but I am going to go there now. Access granted. Yeah, in the name of the worthy, access granted. Let's go. What do we have here? Oh, more silver. And a cryo capsule. A woman is lying in this tightly closed capsule. Eyes closed and lips rapidly and soundlessly moving as she recites something. The capsule is full of electronic equipment tubes leading from the woman to a glass vessel. They're slowly filling up with glowing liquid. This is what we are looking for. They call it faith. Is it coming out of her? Don't think about it, the vessel is almost full, you can take it. Hey Yuna, nice to see you! If you find Bernarden coffee anywhere, buy it, cause it's good. Well, I am not drinking coffee myself, but my girlfriend is a huge fan of coffee, so I will pass this recommendation on to her. Let me just write it down. There we go, it's done. Thank you very much for the recommendation and hello, nice to see you. How are you doing? What will happen to her? You glance at the woman behind the glass screen who contains a silent recitation. She'll be okay. Alright then, remove the vessel of faith. You slowly pull the glass vessel of liquid out of the machine. The woman in the capsule pauses for a second. A new empty flask appears where the old one just was. The woman returns to her original state. Faith starts gradually filling the new vessel, but it happens very slowly. The woman looks absolutely exhausted, which makes it hard to guess her age. She could be 40 or 18. Her outfit is an odd blend of medieval style and futuristic materials. Her hands are folded across her chest and she's holding something, but you can't see what it is. Some sort of amulet that looks like it could be a cross or a sword. Just woke up, ate some fried squid and now I'm here. Ooh, fried squid. I haven't had fried squid in years, but to be fair, you basically can't get good fried squid in the entirety of Austria. Fried squid is something you basically have to eat very fresh, and considering that we are a landlocked country, you don't really get good fried squid around here. All the fried squid I had in Austria so far always tasted very rubbery, so I hope yours was a lot better. Also, fried squid as a breakfast item is a little unusual, isn't it? I mean, if you like it, then sure, go for it, but I wouldn't assume someone eats that for breakfast. Knock on the capsule. Knock knock. The woman doesn't react at all. Alrighty then. So, Faith slowly drips onto the flask. I mean, I don't know if we're going to use that Faith anytime soon, but oh well, for now we have it. And we can actually create the multi-tool now, I think. Synthesize an object, there we go. Don't know when exactly we're going to need it, but we will probably need it. If point and clicks have taught me anything, it is that I should always take any random object at all times with me, because you never know when you might need it. So, connect the repaired pipe. Is that everything? Not quite. Check the equipment again, maybe we're missing something, and open the water well. What? Let's go take a look at the engine room. There we go, that's one room down, another one left to repair. So what did I still need to do here? I guess the engine should at least cool down again now. The cooling system is steadily pumping the ice mixture through the pipes. The engine isn't radiating heat like before. You can even touch the outer panels with your bare hand. To fix the cooling system, it looks like that wasn't enough. Maybe there's some kind of button we need to push. Find the button. You inspect the device with an experienced eye, but you don't see anything that even looks like a control panel button, lever or ignition keyhole. Name of the worthy, I ask you to start the engine. It is not to me you should direct your prayers, acolyte Etienne, but to the worthy. I am just their servant. I mean, I did direct it to the worthy. Worthy, I pray, start the engine. You clearly have not managed to learn the holy litanies yet, so I will help you, newcomer. Repeat after me. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate this mechanism. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame, obey my will and activate this mechanism. Something inside the engine starts rumbling discontently, gaining momentum. Suddenly, a shrill noise fills the room. Acolyte Etienne, you do not have enough faith. Oh, come on. My faith is stronger than ever. I believe in the worthy. With my whole heart, my whole soul. With every cell in my body, I believe. Suddenly, a compartment opens in the side of the engine. With a soft hiss and a cloud of white steam, an empty compartment designed to hold a cylindrical flask appears. I speak of something else. Place a full vessel of faith in a compartment so that our temple may continue its journey. Aha! We've got that one already. See? Always pays off to just grab everything. Take the flask of faith you got from the cryo chamber out of your pocket. Is this enough? Indeed it is, acolyte. The flask fits perfectly in the compartment. You push down a little harder, and it gently settles deeper into the machine. As soon as you take your hand out, a thick round hatchet glides over the compartment. Do you remember how it went? Something on flame and mechanism. Oh, and don't forget the worthy. Let me just find that part. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate this mechanism. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate this mechanism. A mysterious crackling noise attracts your attention, and the very second the current passes through you, your jaw clenches so tightly that you feel like your teeth are cracking. Oh, what was that? Incorrect, brother Etienne. Remember the litany to touch the great worthy. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate this mechanism. Didn't they? None of these are right. By the will of the worthy, I'm still expecting noise attracts your attention, and in a very second your jaw clenches. Okay, one again. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame. Okay, now it actually gives me the option. By the will of the worthy, I ask for the flame. Wait, no. I pray for the flame. Oh my god, what did I do wrong this time? Okay, let's try again. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame. That's literally what I just said. To obey my will and activate this mechanism. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame. To obey my will and activate this mechanism. Okay, I think we've got it now. A roar starts building inside the engine and suddenly bursts out. The pistons start moving, a steady hum fills the engine room. May the worthy bless you, Acolyte Etienne. The engine is working correctly again. Your work here is done. It is time for you to ascend. Start looking around nervously, bowing your head slightly. Ascension is the right to climb higher to the middle level of the ship. Oh, of course. You may use the elevator to ascend. And the Sword Excalibur, its location of the sacred sword will be made known only to those who have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. Navigator's voice is always cold and mechanical, but he says this phrase in an even colder voice. Well, elevator time then. Well, there's a dead engineer over here. Anything we can still do with him? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, so I guess we'll have to come back here later when we have more keycards. Because I don't think that... I mean, right now this seems very much secluded, and because there's less characters running around, probably easier to navigate than the last book. Do you wish to ascend to the middle level, brother? Yes, yes please. Welcome to Earth, brother. Earth? You look around. We call the lower decks Hell, the middle deck Earth, and the upper decks Heaven? Correct, brother. I see you have already studied our scriptures. If the will of knowledge guides you, visit the library on this floor. Okay, this is Excalibur here, on the top floor. Every acolyte who ascends from hell must first serve 5 human years on Earth before they will be permitted to touch the sword. What even is this game? This, my dear friend, is a new game. It's called Bookwalker, a Thief of a Tale. It's an interesting game that came out yesterday, I believe. And I played the demo of it and was intrigued. Basically, it's a world based around literature. We are currently in a book in that world and trying to steal an object from that book. In this specific case, it would be the Sword Excalibur. What? Only after 5 years have passed can an acolyte grasp the highest sacred truth, and then the worthy will permit them to ascend to heaven and touch the sword. Because of specific circumstance that our protagonist is in, we do have to steal a total of 6 items from 6 different books. We are currently in book 4, which is basically a sci-fi, it's a retelling of the King Arthur story. The last book was something like Wizard School in the modern world, where wizards are kind of outdated, and we also had something around a machine world, basically, where with Norse god influences. And what was the first one? Ah yeah, and the first one was about the mad alchemist that tried to create the potion of immortality, which we then consequentially stole. For the most part, it is a point and click, and it has this top-down perspective while we are in the book world, and it's in the first-person perspective when we are in the overworld, creating an interesting disconnect between both of those worlds. And we are doing these jobs because we have been punished by being put under writer's block for 30 years, because writing does seem to work very different in this world, where people literally create these worlds like that, and if writer's block is put on you, you're quite literally incapable of creating books. It is a very interesting concept. Begin your service, your 5-year countdown has begun. So what am I supposed to do? How should I serve? Study truths, inspect the machinery, and help your brothers. Only routine will guide you to gradually understand the truth. We should look around and figure out a better plan than mopping floors for 5 years. Yeah, I agree with that. Ooh, another access card. Access card B. I see how it is. So what else do we have on this floor? A controller, another slot for faith. Thought they only needed it on the lower level. Faith is what moves our ship forward. Without it, the search for the worthy would be impossible. It is needed on each deck of the ship, as well as in each stage of our lives. Alright, okay, so we need to get more faith. So we have several reasons to go back down. Okay, so, okay, well, one door is open here. Ah yes, the restroom has enough faith left. Oh, and there's another access card. Okay, okay. Access card C. That's a very weird looking cyber bathroom. Like, okay, I can understand those cyber toilets, but what exactly is this room? Is this the showers? I guess this is the showers, but who wants to shit right next to the showers? Hey, fire extinguisher. I mean, considering that there was a fire already, I think that thing will come in handy. So, ooh, space. Alright, so I would like to continue looking around here for a little more before we head down. Oh, and we might need the fire extinguisher. The device connected to the prayer chamber is on fire. You won't be able to get the vessel of faith. Just don't stick your hands in there. We need to find a fire extinguisher first. Well, guess what we did? Whoosh. The man inside shows no signs of life, just like the equipment surrounding the capsule. The flask of faith was filled up before the fire and is almost unscathed. We'll take it from the compartment. Really is a miracle that it is intact. Alrighty then. Anything else here? Empty capsule. A hot cryo capsule. The youngest crew member you've seen so far is writhing in pain inside the chamber. The panel showing his vitals blinking red, as is the panel showing the temperature inside the capsule. Looks like the chamber overheated. We should cool it down so that guy doesn't die. Yes, we should. Damn it, it's stuck. Crew member? The crew member is in danger. Extracting faith or interacting with the capsule in any way is forbidden. That's what I was trying to say. That is yourself, he's in danger, so lower the temperature in the capsule. My data shows that the capsule is currently at optimal temperature. I see. Okay, so we need to find ice here. I guess enough. Oh, there's an elderly old man inside the capsule. The whole body is shaking and his hands are grasping the chest of his suit as though he's trying to rip it apart. There's a phrase flashing on the panel. Heart failure. Stabilizer injection required. His flask of faith is filled to the brim. A familiar compartment holds a flask of faith. You try to take it to the flask stuck again. What kind of monster are you? The guy says clearly dying, you're only interested in the flask. Alright, just wanted to check it. Let's go find his medicine. Okay, so let's just hope that he dropped one of the cards that I've picked up so far. Dead man lies motionless in the capsule. The flask of faith makes the capsule completely empty. Looks like the crew started to lose faith in their mission. After so many years of fruitless wandering, not surprised. Alright, let's move it. Wait a second, look what he's holding. He opened the capsule and steam escapes. You can see the dead man's hands are grasping a tape reel. Just listen and see what's on it. Alrighty then. Alright, okay, so we do need to find a syringe and we do need to find a way to cool down that capsule. Do I know? Ah yeah, and there's the library. Can I take another fire extinguisher with me? I might need it. Alright, so let's check the library first. Oh, damn it. Yes, damage here too. Guess the engine must have really flared up. You should hurry. If the fire spreads to the library, all the scriptures could be ruined. Are there even scriptures in here? I kind of expect a sci-fi King Arthur story to use USB drives at least or something like that. So there we go, but looks like we are going to need more fire extinguishers. Oh! To hear the words of past, recite the voice prayer. To lower the righteous word, recite the sacrifice prayer. To alter the electric river current, recite the spirit prayer. The capsule is stuck, but you see a twisted chunk of metal keeping it from opening. Use the multi-tool. We find something on the multi-tool that kind of looks like a screwdriver and use it as a lever to move the piece of metal. Aha! Alright, that one is checked. And the hatch won't open. Oh, and there's a prayer. If my hand, O worthy, prevents me from serving you, I will cut it off like a withered root. Let's write that down. I'll call it the sacrifice prayer. Are you sure you won't get them mixed up with such strange names? Yeah, maybe. Okay, so I can't go over there as long as this thing is on fire, so I will need to find a third fire extinguisher. This ship is really falling apart. Yes, I want to go down. So we do have 2 key cards. I don't remember for which rooms, but I'm just going to assume for B and C. So, let's see. Get it? C. Use card B! Unknown error, access denied. Okay, that's weird. So, what's with that one? Use card... Oh, no. I want you to use card C, please. Access granted. Okay, the unknown error thing is something I will still have to figure out. So, okay, there is no syringe in here so far. And no fire extinguisher at that. It's completely empty. I don't think anyone lived here for a while. I was actually kind of hoping for something that helped me to continue this. But apparently... And we are missing card D. Maybe we can reshape card B to turn it into card B or something like that. No, okay, so this is just a crafting bench now. Is there a fire extinguisher somewhere around here, perhaps? I mean, one would expect a fire extinguisher to have already been used if he was down there. Also, I don't know, it is kind of weird to have something this sci-fi and then just use regular ass fire extinguishers. The cooling system is active, so it does not do anything to help the dude upstairs. Gotcha. Oh, wait, before I move on, there was one more valve. Okay, I cannot interact with that thing. I was like, okay, can I turn this and it does something upstairs, but no. Navigator, talk to me. Where's the ship headed? We are exploring the vast reaches of the Black River in search of the worthy. Do you have any clues about where they might be? Sacred Sword will lead us to them. When we find the worthy, they will draw the Sacred Sword from the stone and guide our people to a brighter future. So the worthy could be anyone, even me. Let me try and pull the sword out. I know I'm the worthy you're looking for. First you must prove you are worthy of attempting to prove you are worthy. That seems like a convoluted pyramid scheme. Study truths, inspect the machinery and help your brothers. That will guide you to a gradual understanding of the truth. That will unlock the path of the sword. No shortcuts for us. Okay. Let's see if we can still find faith from the lady or if her faith has not yet refilled. Okay, nope, still slowly dripping. Okay. Why is she the only one down there while all the other ones are up at the round table? I guess she's supposed to be Lady Meredith or so. But sadly enough, that is not really helping me right now. What are we even looking for right now is the question. I mean, we're looking for a couple of things, but I sadly don't know... Oh wait, have we been in the cabins already? Ah, no. But I did get one extra thing of 5, so we do have actually a couple of doors left we can check out. There we go. You must say a prayer, speak a request to the worthy, sacrifice prayer. Ice steam sprays you from an opening in the floor. Incorrect. Come on. I just want to activate this device. Your desire, Acolyte, has no higher meaning. All that we mortals can do is send our requests and prayers to the worthy. If they hear them and answer, we can receive what we desire. Okay, worthy, I pray to you, turn this on. Icy steam sprays you from the floor. Ow! Enclose the requests in the correct prayer, only then will the worthy hear you. Do you know anything about this? There's a bunch of different prayers here. I saw some on the wall, so we should go find the right one and open this device. Okay. So I guess this is probably the right prayer. Prayer is carved in the wall in Gothic script. May strength fill the part of my body that you require most of all, oh worthy. Okay, that should be easy to remember. I'll write it down. Call it Spirit Prayer. There we go, and Spirit Prayer away. The worthy has heard your prayer. Give you their answer soon. But the worthy only talks to you. Why can't I hear the answer straight from them? You asked the wrong question, Acolyte. You must ask why you are not yet worthy of a direct conversation with the worthy. Worthy of the worthy. Does the author know what a tautology is? In any case, I specifically was created in the supposed image of the worthy, and therefore I receive signals from them. You were created? I thought you were human. The worthy has declared their will. You may activate the device. Thank you, oh worthy. Warning, insufficient energy, limited functionality available. Ugh. I guess the infirmary is most likely going to help us because it will help us save the old guy. Infirmary compartment is not receiving the required amount of energy. No access. Okay, we need to reduce the ship's energy consumption. Let's go figure out what we can do. Okay, we have the open kitchen. Okay, so the kitchen is possible. And we can probably get some cooling stuff here for the guy who's currently overheating. You pull on the cold handle with all your strength, no result. Yeah, that's not going to work. Maybe there's a knife somewhere in the kitchen. Knife, are you joking? You'd need a sledgehammer and a chisel to break the side. Or an ice pick. Sure, there must be an ice pick around here, right? For all the space ice climbing they do. Doesn't have to be an actual ice pick, but there must be some kind of similar tool here. I don't see anything in the text. Maybe you should ask your neighbor. I think my neighbors all hate me now, but I'll try. Okay, hey, food. Delicious, nutritious food. And an empty bottle. Alright, my dear friends. So, you can now see the second half of the game. We are going to wake up and return to the real world. That being the real game world. Alrighty then, so let's see if one of my neighbors is actually still willing to help me. Excuse me, miss! Hello, sorry, but I just remembered. I forgot to give you back your key and... I know we had an agreement, but I just had so much going on. Oh, I hear you again. Silence, a foot tapping against the floor. My fault, I promised to bring back the key a really long time ago. And I only came by today, it's also kind of broken. The place where I work, if I bring outfit objects in there, it's hard to bring them back again after. Why did you even bring the key with you, you idiot? They sort of changed and when they come back here, they dissolve. Neil is a no-good drug addict. Do you hear me, child? I told you that right there he's a drug addict. Can't wait to move away from here. Okay, so we are not going to get help from her, that's for sure. How about you, old man? Your sledgehammer knocks on the door. Slow rapid footstep. Who's there? It's Etienne. Who? Etienne, your neighbor! I see. Looking for a pickaxe. Do you happen to have one? A pickaxe? What the hell's going on in your apartment? Renovations. More renovations? And where's my sledgehammer anyway? And my shovel! You're fine, I'm knocking down a wall and your sledgehammer got stuck in it. I borrowed your shovel to dig it out, but the shovel got stuck too. Being a pickaxe is just for the need to fix it. What an idiot. Let me go look. We are literally just stealing equipment from this man. Why are we not just buying the stuff to replace his items if they get destroyed? Like, I understand that the key can't be replaced, but these are just regular items and we are not making bad money. Yeah, just remember to bring it back. Thank you. We are not bringing this one back. I'm going to tell you right now that we are not going to bring this thing back to the man. Well, whatever it is. Whatever it be, we do have a pickaxe for now. So let's dive back into the book and see if there's actually progress. So, frozen door it is. Use the pickaxe! You raise the pickaxe over your head. Alright, here goes nothing. There we go. Delicious blocks of ice. Ice that might come in handy. What for? To cool something down later, you'll find out. Fine. I know about something that I can cool down right now, my man. Well, do it. Raise the pickaxe over your shoulder. I mean, going from my personal pickaxing experience, and believe it or not, I do actually have experience working with a pickaxe. You should probably raise it over your shoulder. Because if you're raising it over your head, you don't really have a great swing angle. And if you're raising it behind your back, you will most likely either hurt yourself while during the swing, or you will most likely just not get enough power out of it. So shoulder it is. You swing gently and the sharp pointed pickaxe digs into the ice, leaving the tiniest notch. Alright, over the head it is. A thin crack appears along the edge and a large chunk of ice falls to the floor with a crash. Not bad. There we go. We've got the ice and there's one last block. Alright, so we stole all the ice from the kitchen. Is there anything else in here? Because if not, I think we can start to turn this off. So, unlock the armory. But I would still like to know something in regards to the armory. Aha! Found something. A ventilation shaft. Okay, and where does this lead to? Huh. I mean, we found some food. And some more materials. And some documents. Part of note. It underlines the fact that there was a sharp increase of suicides on Earth after our crew took Excalibur off the planet. Okay, so I guess removing Excalibur wasn't that great. You push the unlock button. Ah, that's where we are. Kind of surprising that this guy has this weird connection up there, but sure. How far did we crawl through that ventilation shaft? You know what? Never mind. Never mind, I do not need to know. Ooh, ship's cannon. On the side of the massive cannon you see a control panel. The panel is inside a decorative metal frame with a floral motif. How does it turn on? Maybe it runs on Faith too? Look under the panel and see a familiar empty compartment, designed to be the flask of Faith. Damn it, fine. Your finger slowly reaches towards the velvet-looking black surface of the control panel. You're sure that's a good idea. Tip of your finger slides across the screen. For the first second, it seems like nothing is happening, but in the next second, a substantial static shock runs through your finger. Ow! As soon as you pull your finger away, a message appears on the screen. Insufficient faith. Of course it is. So, new prayer, I see. Another prayer. The voices of the disciples will resound along the Black River from shore to shore, from source to mouth. Let's write that down, the voice prayer. Guess we'll only need that. Huh, there are lasers here. The way forward is blocked by buzzing beams of energy. Acolyte Etienne, this barrier will disintegrate you entirely in a thousandth of a second. I advise you not to touch it. You jerk your hand away and take a step back, too, just in case. Why are there beams in the middle of the room that can disintegrate me in less than a second? For safety purposes. Access to this part of the deck is restricted while the cannon is active. I get that, but why? For safety purposes. Alright, alright. While the cannon is active. How is the cannon active right now? I mean, I'll probably still... maybe I misread it and was supposed to say inactive or something. Whatever the case, we can't use it right now. We need to get our faith first. We need to get our faith first. So you are the one that overheated. So how about you just have some ice? There we go. Use the ice to cool the chamber down. You pour ice on the capsule, the ice sizzles and quickly starts melting. Temperature slowly starts to fall and as soon as it reaches normal range you open the capsule. Man's eyes are still closed but at least you saved him from suffocation in the heat. Should we leave him like that? Yeah, let him get a little fresh air. Take the flask. Alright, you remove the flask of glowing liquid and put it into your pocket, making sure the lid is on tight first. Thanks. Alright, and oh, and the round table. Does one of them happen to be... No, this was belonging to the ship's crew. Excalibur isn't there. Supposed to be sticking out of a stone, remember? Oh, right. I don't know where it was. I think it was actually in the new Puss in Boots movie. Probably in a game as well, and maybe some manga as well. But I always liked the idea of people using Excalibur while it's still stuck in the sword. Partially because it will then get used as a hammer, and as you guys know, I'm a huge hammer fan. But it's just a funny idea to me. Like, if Monster Hunter ever had an Excalibur hammer, I would be all there for it. Who knows, maybe in the next game. Wait, that's the wrong room. I am going to the wrong room right now. So. So can we power the controller more? Okay, so we still need to do something in regards to the energy there. We do have one flask of faith right now, so we might as well fire the ship's cannon, I guess. With a hiss, the flask of faith settles deep into the cannon. The panel starts flashing almost immediately. Blue and green symbols form patterns, then fly apart, forming several rectangular buttons. Okay, what now? Try touching the words. Okay, I thought I had to sneeze. Hey, Bellatrix, nice to see you. Are you kidding me? How am I kidding you? What am I doing that is kidding you? There is a stream. Yes, I announced yesterday that there would be another stream today. This should not come as a surprise, and nobody told me. I mean, to be fair, you were playing Dead Rock Galactica at the end of it, but I literally did say it. Once again, we have a Discord. On the Discord, there is a specific role you can give yourself just to get notified on Discord that there's a stream happening if Twitch fucks up for you. I'm trying to provide you with as many options as there are. Try touching the words. It seems to be how they do it in the book. Touch the message and say a prayer. Alright, the greenish-blue rectangles are lit up on the weapon control panel. Set the target. As you choose the first option, you see the buttons transform into a complex grid with several moving dots on it. Just don't shoot anyone. Have everything under control. Touch one of the dots on the screen. Just push a button. And only find one button and quickly push it. Dots start to move across the screen from it. Looks like this is a weapon for punishing the unworthy. The list of previous targets is pretty extensive. Yeah, the descriptions aren't great though. Race of infidels with scales, race of infidels with tentacles. Touch one of the dots. Beep! Bang! Acolyte Etienne, have the unfaithful been eliminated? Well, Aldoran shot first, so I think it was deserved. I wouldn't even know how to join you on Discord. There's actually a join link for the Discord in the About section. Alternatively, you can just do !Discord in chat, and there you go. You get another link to join the Discord. Which book are you in right now? There's 6 in total. Yes, there's 6 in total, and we are currently on book 4. Considering how fast or slow we are progressing, I decided to go for a pace of 2 books per stream, because quite frankly, after 2 books, my throat is quite sore from all the reading anyway. So we're going to finish this book today, and then we're going to wrap it up for the day. But we're still quite early on into this book, so we are going to keep going for a while longer, I think. Why is my nose so itchy? So I guess the unfaithful have been eliminated. They have, for the glory of the worthy. You peer out the window trying to see what you hit. For the glory of the worthy. Hold on, so do those dots, are they ships? Planets? Did they destroy an entire planet? No, they are asteroids. Apparently the system can tell different bodies apart from each other, and considering anything moving in space to be a threat. That's good. 3 greenish-blue rectangles are lit on the weapon control panel. If you choose the second option, the screen goes black for a moment, and then chart appears on it. This cannon uses more than 20% of all the ship's energy. That's why we're going to turn it off. What's that number mean? The weapon's firepower. If it is to be believed, this weapon can destroy planets. A shiver runs through your body. We should turn it off quickly. We need the energy. To choose the third option, you see a huge method that covers the whole screen. Prayer required. Which one should I say? Hard to say. I'll look for something about the weapon or energy. The word sing a prayer flashing insistently across the screen. I have to sing. Prayers must be sung. However, we are currently in our 453-day mourning period for Acolyte Rhymer. The mourning period includes a ban on singing. I see. Isn't it quite the same if you read or just talk? Actually no, because first things first, if I read the dialogue, I do actually have slightly less breaks for recovering my voices. Secondly, because I do slight voices for the characters while I'm reading them aloud, it does strain my voice far more than if I'm just talking in my regular voice. That's why I'm always voicing the protagonist of something like this with my regular voice, because I will have to read most of the dialogue with his voice, which will be my voice, to actually save on energy a little. So I think it is the voice prayer. The voices of the disciples will resound along the Black River. Incorrect, okay. Son of a... This is too strong a charge for simple punishment. Was it the spirit? Wait. Which prayer was that again? Okay, it does not matter. Let's go for the spirit prayer. May strength fill the part of my body that you require most of all? Incorrect. Ow, okay. But there aren't too many options left. Okay, sacrifice prayer it is. There we go. Finally, last option it is. Hey! And we've turned that thing off. See, it wasn't that hard. So, hey, and there's the last access card. We can go to the final room down there. Anything of value in this crate? The container on the shelf attracts your attention. Is it just me, or does it seem like there's something valuable in there? Should I check the text? It'll only take me 10 minutes. I'll do it myself. The container on the shelf is locked tightly. Okay, I need a lockpick or something, let me see. You examine the multi-tool, looking for something that will help you, but you accidentally hit something that causes a red laser beam to shoot out from it. What? Blinking, you see that the lock on the container has melted open. How did you do that? What the heck did I push? You try examining the multi-tool from all sides, but you can't find anything that looks like a laser. Alright, fine. Let's just leave it at that. So let's open this up and see where the ventilation shaft leads to. Ah, over here, nice. Audio playback device. To activate the playback device, insert Faith into the compartment of the panel, brother. Why is it always Faith? Alright, Faith. Anything other than the audio playback device around here? Looks like someone already took the audio reel, okay. It's jammed. The entire ship is falling apart. Okay, another reel. And I can't open it. Okay, so I'll have to come back here later after saving the old man, and we should finally be able to get to the infirmary once we divert some power. There we go. Available energy detected. There we go. So, what do we have here? Do we have a syringe here? This is a weird looking chair. Is this the suicide chair? This kind of looks like an electrocution chair. You're standing in front of a huge shelving unit. The control panel next to it is illuminated. The first thing you notice is 3 blue numbers in the middle of the screen. Touch the first number. Beep. The inside is made of a neat square compartment with different types of bottles in each. You pick up the closest one and read the old-fashioned paper tag, dandelion leaf. Folk medicine, in the space age. It's empty, you put the flask back on the shelf. How about we check the other compartments? Alright then. Touch the second number. Beep. In the middle of the shelf, you see a gilded box with an ornate inscription, relics of the great martyr Rumor. A melted audio reel is lying next to it. Take the reel. You take the melted reel. In its current state, you won't be able to listen to it. Something written here, but it's hard to read. Sack at sacred troop. Isn't that what the navigator was talking about to get to the top floor? We need to restore this and listen to it as soon as we can. No way, I don't think it's a good idea to touch sacred relics on a ship where there's a crazy head that shoots lasers. You reluctantly pull your hand away. Absolutely fair. And that leaves us with one number. Dozens of mean-looking metal syringes stare up at you from under their glass tabs. They are each filled with a greenish liquid. The label on the inner wall reads stabilizer. Don't know how to inject people. You're lucky, I'm a doctor, thinking, but... Actually, I guess you are not that lucky, since I don't have hands here. Oh, you remembered something new about yourself, yeah? Anyway, I would feel more confident if it was some kind of spray or gel. Looks like I have to learn a new skill today. Fan-fucking-tastic. There we go. Let's go back to the old man in the capsule. Can do, will do. Let's get our last amount of faith. So I think I've kind of lost the plot a little, because I don't remember what I need. Oh, right, no. I do need the faith for the audio capsule thingy. So, which of them was the old man again? Was it this guy over there? Yeah, there we go. Use the syringe. You have the syringe and you're all ready to save the old man. Inject him, quickly! Never done this before, I don't think the needle can pierce through the capsule glass. There's a catheter. There, to the left, under the panel. Just stick the needle in there and push out the medicine. A shiver of relief runs through your body as the medicine disappears into the capsule. The old man's condition starts improving before your eyes. Okay, wait. Cross your arms over your chest and wait. The old man's convulsions gradually stop. Breathing evens out and his fingers stop tearing at his clothes. Hey, we saved his life. Yep. Now, can I take the flask and move on? Alright. There we go. Okay. Before we go to this car, to the real room, where we can finally listen to the stuff, let's head back down first, because we can actually repair the one reel we found. Also, I'm very much annoyed that the going down option is the upper option. That just feels so off to me every single time I use this bloody elevator. So, the repair module has been my best friend in this book so far. Put the damaged reel inside. There we go. So, and leave. So, what the hell is going on with you? Use card D. Access granted. So, what's in this last room? A locker. Okay. And... Okay, let's move you first. And another container. The red light starts glowing on the device. Another one, exactly identical, lights up on the chest. You bring the multi-tool close to the chest and it opens on its own. How convenient. What's inside? A medikit. I don't know when I will need that, but I'm pretty sure I will need that. That seems important. I don't think there's anyone else left to save though. At least not upstairs right now. Okay. I think it was this cell that had the shortcut, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's go through the shortcut then. Because last time around I just didn't remember where it was. Can I even go out of here again? Okay, so I can exit the doors even if they are not powered. Would have been annoying if we had to go all the way back just because of that. Oh, wait, no. My bad, I forgot about something. Was it the infirmary or was it the armory that had the shortcut? I think it was the infirmary, wasn't it? No, wait, no, the armory. Yeah, armory. Great, there we go. And let's see. We can now crawl back there. The ventilation shaft. Yeah, I think that's the right way to do it. Okay. I think we are pretty close to reaching the next floor then. Because now the audio playback device should work. There we go. Insert the plate. You must say a prayer, speak your request to the worthy, brother. I think it was a sacrifice prayer here. Icy steam sprays you. Oh my god. Okay, was it the spirit prayer? Nope. Imagine if all those things actually did hurt me. There we go. Thank you, worthy. It looks like we use this machine to listen to audio reels recorded by members of the crew. There might be useful information on them. What wonderful technology. That's an ordinary audio player. Was there anything like it in your book? No. Although, considering where we are now, nothing should surprise me. Alright, let's insert the restored reel. Hear an old man's weak voice coming from the crackling speaker. Oh, worthy, I pray to you. It is not your strength for desire. Alright, you write a word on a piece of paper held against your knee. But the responsibility that falls on one who is bold enough to raise a blade above themselves. The voice cuts out then. You hear the sound of the elevator opening and the navigator's voice from far off. Is this the sacred truth the navigator was talking about? If it is, then we won't have to work here for 5 years. Alright, let's go to the elevator. I think we'll be allowed up this world now. Alright, I'm just going to play the other reels as well, just because we're here. Processing. Hear an old woman's voice coming from the crackling speaker. I remember reading an article criticizing our mission even before we set off. I want to record the author's thoughts before I forget. Wait, what? He wrote about how this word, which he blasphemously called a hunk of metal stuck in a stone, led to the idea of dividing us into the worthy and unworthy. Gradually, people who understood that their chance of being found unworthy were extremely high found ways to avoid the test, come up with crazy and crazy excuses to keep from being stigmatized as unworthy. This hunk of metal, which allegedly got stuck because of shifting stone slabs, caused a general acceleration in the development of interplanetary travel, which eventually led to our departure. However, sometimes even I begin to wonder. The recording cuts out. They look alright. Warning, the materials you're about to listen to was recorded on Earth, and we consider it to be against our faith and our mission. You hear a middle-aged man's voice coming from the crackling speaker. In my attempts to analyze the influence of faith on our technology in light of recent events, I came upon an interesting detail. After all, behind all technology stands the Lent machine, which has a proven 2% error rate. That means there's a 2% chance that the base algorithm that every machine, every computer is built on is capable of making a mistake or failing. That sounds like a pretty high chance of failure rate, considering that we are in a spaceship. Like, I would not trust a spaceship where every machine has a 2% chance of just dying. The uncertainty and unpredictability that this fact imposes on seemingly faithful, reliable machines creates space for superstition. What if I pray and the mistake doesn't happen? What if I perform a ritual, cross my fingers, and the mistake doesn't happen? The recording ends. Alright. So that's about it. Let's head back out again. And let's head onwards to heaven, the glorious kingdom of God. And see what else is necessary. It feels very interesting, the clash of different worlds, because the last one had so many characters in it, and this one only had a singular person that we didn't even get to speak to. Wait, no. I want to go back to the elevator, didn't I? I want to go. I believe I've grasped the sacred truth. I am listening, Acolyte. Look here, you clear your throat, glancing surreptitiously at the paper in your hand. Oh, worthy, it is not your strength I desire, but the responsibility that falls on one who is bold enough to raise a blade above themselves. That is indeed the sacred truth. Must be understood by those who decide to touch the sword and be declared worthy. I am amazed that you were able to grasp it in such a short time. Well, I am prepared to uplift you. Are you sure you're ready? Nothing left undone here? I'm ready, let's get that sword. Uplift me! It shall be done. So, what's happening here? Last floor. Oh, server room. Okay. I mean, it clearly wants me to go over there. Supreme Navigator. Okay, nothing else here. Oh, Acolyte Etienne. What now? You said we could touch this word. That is true, but you have been given a more important task right now. Go to the Navigator's cabin. I was trying to. First, can I just... You notice a panel sliding back on the wall to reveal a weapon hidden behind it. Looks familiar. You automatically touch the back of your head. I'm going. Alright, so what's up with the Navigator room here? Okay, server room. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Navigator. That thing's huge! That's what she said. Why did you summon me? Well, besides to kill me, obviously. I need you to change the ship's course. Change it? Can't you do that yourself? I do not have the authority. Only the crew members can confirm the decision to go back. Go back? But what about the search for the worthy? Most of the crew has lost faith in our goal. That why you killed them? I simply made several harsh decisions based on purely economical reasons to reserve food and oxygen for the more useful crew members. Listen, the only thing I'm interested in is this water. I permit you to touch it if you confirm our course change. Okay, it doesn't affect me anyway. What do you need to do? First, confirm your bloodline by stating your ancestral code. Code, you tap on a cage. None of the characters ever say a code in the text. Hold on. I forgot my code. If you do not remember your code, state the name of your ancestors and I will confirm their code from the database. I doubt I'm in the database. Then how did you get on the ship? If you are on the ship, you're a part of the crew. Part of the ship, part of the crew. Makes sense to me. You are an acolyte. There can be no outsiders here. If you are part of the crew, the computer starts to give off a wisp of smoke. You must have a lineage, or else you would not have been accepted onto the crew. Keep talking. Can't there be any exception to your rules? There are no exceptions. The conclusion is simple. You're a member of the crew who refuses to confirm their lineage. Ask for mother's maiden name and first pet name. Oh no, I should not have made my lineage 1, 2, 3. That means you are in opposition to our mission, which therefore means you must be eliminated. Well, I'll say that's not far from the truth. You roll up your sleeves. Ah, I thought there would be a way. Oh my god, that thing heals for a lot. Okay, fair enough. I mean, let's just slash away. Okay, I see how it is. How about you don't mass execute me here? Like, that would be swell, wouldn't it? And you two are going for hits as well. I mean, I just assume that you're going to fuck over weak hits. How about I just take both of you out one after the other? Yeah, you know what? No, I'm not going to deal with that shit. Oh, you still got a hit in there. Oh my god. Could you guys stop that? Like, I really do not wish for you to just have this many machines ready to shoot me at all given times. So that thing is going to hit me anyway, and he's going to resummon anyway, so I might as well go for a slash. Good old slash and dash. Okay? Everything alright, honey?
I nearly finished before the clothing.
Gotcha. Congratulations.
In the ritual room.
Nice.
God damn it. Why do I have so much useless shit?
Look at it as a good opportunity to declutter.
I do. I have a lot of electric waste. You have something?
Yes, I'm probably not going to go for too much longer. I just want to finish this book and this feels like the final boss fight.
You can go however I'm talking.
No, my throat is getting a little dry from all the talking.
I want to do my work and it will take me like 1 or 2 hours.
Gotcha. Love you.
Love you.
Alright, so let's shock these things again. And oh, looks like the other one is idle to begin with. Nice. Drink more tea. But it's so hot, I've actually not drunk any tea today. Just because it's so fucking hot. And I can't stand it. I'm so close to overheating in general. Oh no, this is a problem. Do I have enough? Oh fuck, this is a problem. Okay, wait, we have 1, 2, 3 hits here. Okay, I'm actually going to survive this. I just need to drain this. Drink more tea. I guess I could drink a tea now, because it is cooling down now. But generally speaking, it's still far from cool per se. Hot, it cooled down. Open 2 windows. I literally did. Most of the windows in this apartment are open. This apartment is just hot at all times. I don't know what to tell ya. Okay, wait. I can drain. Do I need to drain ya? Yeah, I can just finish this off. Alright, fair enough. Sinner, the worthy will punish your soul. Navigate the score lit up from within. Sinner, 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 sin. Navigator's voice cuts out in the middle of the word. Suddenly a siren starts sounding. Get this word now. You awaken the whole crew and they will be here soon. Reserve power activated. Total system reboot in 3 minutes. Alrighty then, let us run. I would prefer... Warning, Sinner on the upper deck. He's already back up? No time to waste thinking about that, head for this word. Unreliable countdown timers, but usually they require more time rather than less. Oh Jesus. That was kind of intimidating. Let me guess, they are just going to hurt me. Okay, that is frightening. They'll break through any minute. This word draws your full attention. The majestic hilt gleams in the light and the sharp blade disappears into the thick stone. Try and use my hands to pull it out first. Right. Maybe out of all the people in the world, you are actually the worthy. You lower your head, take a deep breath and walk up to the stone. That was sarcasm. Find another way to get this word out, quickly. Your hands feel like they are filled with strength, but lightning seems to flash inside you. You're wasting time. I am worthy. What are you mumbling over there? Can't we use a laser or something to cut it out of the stone? I am worthy! Your legs lead you forward of their own accord. Your hand grabs its sword's hilt and fits perfectly. It's your sword. All you have to do is pull it out and... Damn it! Your muscles burn, but the sword doesn't move an inch. Can we please find a laser? Try jiggling the sword. There's no way it can be stuck so tight in this damn stone. You jump onto the stone, grabbing the sword's hilt. Use your full weight to try and move Excalibur back and forth. Okay, for a second I thought we might have broken Excalibur. They're getting desperate, they'll drop the whole ship! A high-pitched squeal from behind the door drowns out the siren's wail. They remembered that they have an automatic chainsaw, diamond coated, from page 142. Now we really don't have time, damn it all. So, I mean, the pickaxe seems to be the best option here. The pickaxe glints in your hand. You wind up and strike the edge of the stone. A big ragged chunk falls to the floor with a crash. That's kind of unfair, but pretty efficient. Need to get that sword at any cost. The shouting behind the door gets louder. Pickaxe striking sounds. The sword lurches forward. You throw your pickaxe aside and manage to catch it at the last second. There are still bits of stone on the blade, but all in all, Excalibur is free. Does your girlfriend frighten when you suddenly shout loudly? She's just used to it by now. I think I talked about that with her at some point. She says sometimes it does get a jump scare out of her, but usually I don't get loud enough for her to actually scare her. Because I do always tell her beforehand when I would be streaming anyway and stuff like that. I think if it ever scared her, that was probably a while back. And it's only in situations where I myself am not just loud, but have something like a surprise scream, something like that, where I go like, ah! Or something like that. You are fast! Seems like the stone got pretty worn out over the course of the journey. You try to raise Excalibur triumphantly, but it's too heavy. Besides, the saw-sharp teeth are tearing apart the thick steel door right before your very eyes. Time to get out of here? Time, you grasp the sword with all your strength. To get out of here. Aye! Got ourselves the legendary sword Excalibur! I don't think that the legendary sword Excalibur would fit into a box such as this. Just pointing it out there. Like, this is a very dainty little sword. Also, this sword is fucking rusty as hell. Why would you even want that? So, there we go. Job well done. This one didn't take as long as book number 3. Book number 3 definitely took me the longest out of all the books so far. Hey, Ellie! Nice to see you! I find it very fitting that you find Excalibur the one time I'm watching my Arthurian Karma. It's all thanks to you, Ellie. Nice to see you. Sadly enough, you do manage to join roughly around the time I'm going to wrap up, because I just wanted to finish the 4th book as well. So we are 2/3 through the game by now, and if we, which will mean we will be able to wrap this game up with the next stream. I've been watching for a while already. Actually, I just didn't have anything to say. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, getting another phone call. Okay, so if you have been here for a while, then let me know. How do you like the game so far? Because I could see this being up your alley in many ways. Hello? Etienne, you called? Did something happen? I called you? Yeah, I was away for the weekend, but when I came back there were 15 missed calls on my machine. I figured something must have happened to you. Damn, looking around at the empty beer bottles. Hey, I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me. I apologize for bothering you. Don't worry about it. Well then, goodbye I guess? Yes, goodbye. Guess that's my ex-wife or ex-girlfriend. I'm kind of expecting another call to happen, and there we go. I knew it wouldn't be just one. The order has been accepted. You may go. There was no envelope. What envelope? You know, the one with money inside that you usually give me after? Last time, you ruined an order that cost me 600,000 pounds sterling. How much? And you think I'm going to pay you for that? Think of it as compensation for my losses. Hold on, you paid me 1,000 per order. That still leaves you with so much money. That's all I have to say. Ugh. Okay, are we going to get a 3rd call or... No, looks like I can actually go to bed now. So we are going to get paid with peanuts after all. I do like it, but unfortunately I think it's still too much first person to comfortably play. Interesting that this amount of first person is still too much for you, but absolutely fair. It's been a tough day. It surely has. It surely has. But hey, book 4 out of 6 completed! Ah. What a wonderful day. Ah yes, a wonderful day indeed. Well, no matter how wonderful the day it is, we are going to wrap it up here. We have been going for a while anyway, and we are going to wrap it up here because I will be back tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to play more of this game tomorrow or if I'm going to finish it on Sunday, but we are going to finish it over the upcoming weekend. I can promise you that much for a fail. Still was nice listening, watching though. Alright, happy to hear that. Very happy to hear that. Okay, we are going to raid into Tefra today. So, thank you all for joining me today. I think I said that already, but in case I didn't, thank you all for joining me today. Happy to have you. I'll see you tomorrow with either this game or maybe something else. I've been considering Super Autopads because I have heard that the puppy pack got redone and I want to check that out. Until then, have a nice rest of your evening and a nice start into your weekend. Bye!